Hey, how's it going? What is this penis music? Well, let's get right to the point, okay? The thing that made you feel a certain way right now was Brain of Cthulhu from Terraria. How's it going? Welcome, everyone. Yeah, how's it going? How's it going? Welcome to RIMWORLD. We're gonna be playing as our Ocular corruption, our own version of the Crimson, our people who turn other humans into meat blobs and eyeball cancers. You know that's what we do. We steal genes, we give genes, and when we give genes, they usually die. We spread corruption, we spread some red fog, we got eyeballs on trees even. It's like a surveillance system, you know? It's pretty interesting, you know? But, yeah, hope everyone's doing well, and, welcome everyone, welcome. Doing just like Brazil, and continuing on the corruption run. I just saw that. Yes, yeah, we are, yeah. Yeah, we're pulling up Brazil right now. And, well, I'd like to think it's a different type of corruption, but hey, I can't be sure, you know? You know, because if you look out of the window, and, if your trees have eyeballs, that's some bad news. That's some bad news for you. You're walking around stealing jeans. SMH my hand. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. But yeah. Welcome everyone. Again, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a lovely day. Little TLDR, real quick. Project Zomboid server, again, is officially gonna come out tomorrow. I did do a wee bit of testing on it, and the server's being a little bit of a bitch. So, like, it's kind of weird the way it behaves sometimes, because, I mean, the settings are all fine, but I usually have to wait like 10 minutes in the server browser until it lets me join, because the server's always like, yeah, server not responding. I don't want to talk to you, not now, maybe later. Yeah, ask me again in 5 minutes. I just don't feel like it, you know? And it's kind of weird, you know? Or it's like, yeah, I set it to be winter, and, you know, like, years into the apocalypse, which it does kind of do. There's just a lack of snow, I noticed, but it is winter. It is winter. But, if it comes down to it, the worst of the worst cases, in the scenario. So again, was loading long too? Yeah, but that's not the issue. It's not that it's loading long, it's literally the server won't let you in. For some reason, you know? Like, it's not really the problem. Or it's like, the same thing with the server kept on kicking me. I had to disable a very particular anti-cheat thing, because they have like 25 anti-cheat systems in place. I had to disable the 21st specifically, because it kept kicking me, from my own server. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird the way it works, but I am gonna look into it some more today. So if the stream happens to be a little shorter today, it's probably because I'm gonna try and do some signs on the Zomboid server, you know? Streamer was caught cheating? Yeah, because you know why I was caught cheating? Because my file was modded. On the modded server. It's crazy, right? I had a modded file when I joined the modded server. But I'm the one who's cheating because I had mods on, right? So I had to be the cheat. But yeah, nah, it's something. Again, I'll look some more into it. I'll try and make it run nice and smoothly if I can, which I hope I do. And yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes. But first things first, you know, we're gonna continue our wee bit of a run here. So, a little TLDR, the last time we started this, You know, we had like a lovely landscape like this that turned a little like that. And the further up you go, the better looking it becomes until you enter the meat house. And you know, like we got our boys. You know, we got this weird Ifrit looking guy. You know, we got these lads. We made a farm. We made a farm in here. There's a bit of a mushroom zone. Food is a little weird. The way that works. And the last time we had like a situation. So I made a big old tree here, which, by the way, this is actually wrong. This is actually wrong. This shouldn't be the way it is right now. If something went wrong right now, I'll have to fix this with actual console commands. Hold on. Because, yeah, this is the tree we had here, and this is the wrong tree. I actually fixed it, but for some reason it devolved again. Hold on. So we have one of our individuals, being Sai, who's, well, a bit of a psyker. So the issue at hand is this tree shouldn't be the way this tree is right now. So I kind of need to cut it. Because the tree would look completely differently, by the way. Or should look completely differently. Yeah, again, food situation is a situation, that's true. Oh yeah, right, cancer. Yeah, we are also like people who have cancer grow on their body. You know, kind of part of being a meat blob. And we can use said cancers to basically enhance our abilities or heal somewhat. Now, this guy would have to make a greater ocular sprout. Now, since he is low on mana, or whatever you want to call his resource, I think we'll have to increase his psi focus so we can actually plant this. Because the thing is not supposed to look the way it was. It's supposed to look like this right here. You know? And for some reason it just didn't want to work. So, yeah, that's more like it is supposed to look. JDM. Thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? Exclamation bottle. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. We are freaks. And we just made this tree because that's the tree that was supposed to be here. The elder ocular tree. Not just any ocular tree, the elder ocular tree. Because for some reason... Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, it's... yeah, we... the only thing we have is like those little things. You know, it's... people can like chat in the game. Is what we have. Eldritch tree, the most eldritchest of them all, yeah. Yeah, the zombies will expel you. yeah. So, the last time, let me run down before I lose my train of thought real quick. Basically, we had like a rooftop here, because we hate the sun. We're extremely sun sensitive, because we are weird meat monsters. And the rooftop prevented this eldritch tree, the elder tree, from being the elder tree. It actually was a normal tree, and we can't have that. So I had to remove the rooftop. I did the thing I just did before, and for some reason when I reloaded the game, it reverted back to our lesser state again. But yeah, this is what the elder ocular tree is meant to look like. Now, if we read this description again, as a bit of a recap, the tree is completely alien, probably not even 100% carbon-based, and it seems to be struggling to grow from exposure to a terrestrial environment. Strange fruits resembling eyeballs hang from the tree, but they are probably not edible. Its wood releases a powerful, sweet scent. This particular tree seems to be bigger than others, and emanates an aura of confusion and despair. The very fabric of reality begins to be unraveling around it. Just what we wanted. Just what we wanted. And, again, we look like elephants, guys, but we're not elephants, okay? It's a proboscis we have. We have a proboscis. And some tendrils every now and then. It's like a little bit of a beard. Our main thing with these weirdos here is that we go ahead and we... what's the best way to look at it? Basically, we have a few things going. The way we get psychic energy is by using the death knell. Considering we are biological corruptors, flesh crafting psychic vampires, that's a big one, and Granulian supremacy. The supremacy part due to us having Granulian trees which are equally corrupt as we are. Giving way to those weird ocular dryads, you know? And yeah, basically we are able to, like, we grow cancer continuously. And we can use tetragenic coordination to increase our manipulation and our sight. We can use healing, so we use the cancerous mass to heal ourselves. The touch, so we give someone else our cancer. And we can also use sting, xenogens, and parasitic egg. One of them is we turn somebody into us. Now, Noof, back here, he used to be an Ifrit, right? He retains the genes he had before, but he will receive all the genes that our lads have, right? The parasitic egg, however, is we implant a egg in somebody and make a chest burster come out of them that looks kind of like this here, right? We also have a combat ability, which I might show off with Faceless, called Gene Siphon. Now, Gene Siphon means I steal your good genes and kill you in the process. Here's our ghetto prison, by the way. But, yeah, I think our place is coming along nicely. What is this grove? Shimmer Shroom. Huh. This is a Shimmer Shroom. Some soft and delicate cave-food shimmer shrooms, much appreciated for the subtle taste and are considered a delicacy in cave world inhabitants. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's nice, you know? Yeah, we also have some pets, by the way. Our pets are mainly weird ocular jellyfish, which spread corruption throughout the land with some red mist, as you can see over here. And they may also spray some acid here and there. So I'm gonna move this over there, so they kind of keep spreading, you know? They kind of keep moving in some subtle way. There we go, yeah, just say we'll make one there, you know, just for the sake of it. Because, again, we want this place to be nice and corrupted. You know, that's kind of what we do. Also, we hate our barracks, unsightly environment, slept on the ground and whatnot, but it's okay, because I went ahead and made some human leather bedrolls, everyone, because we have a lot of human leather. And, so we got like a little hospital down here, quote-unquote. We got a shared room, we got another shared room, we got a very small room, and we got some other individual rooms in this wing, right? Plus the, recreational chamber here. So we got that going. We got the crafting wing down here. Storage wing. We got our little shrine area right here. Storage wing. Farming wing. Storage wing. And yeah, that's how we do that. In the middle is the big old tree. I kind of like the circle structure, personally. Oh yeah, right, I completely forgot about them. Yeah, we're actually being attacked by mechanoids. I completely forgot about it. But, on the bright side, there is a weather control panel which does fog. Now the thing is, I completely don't care because our weather is permanently red fog. So, yeah, our weather is currently being forced to be foggy, but it's also red fog. Because our guys have Xenogem, germ, thing. Somebody's gonna kill somebody here. I hope the jelly wins. I hope Plas wins. Plas, you go kill this mite. Plas is not doing too well. I mean, it's not tamed. No, it's not a tamed one. Ah, Plas is doing so much better. Yeah, you go, King. You go. Can you... Do you know medicine? Hey, you know, like medicine or something? I don't want to melee attack you. I want to heal you. I want to get you healing. Oh, you're also not tame. I will need some medical attention after this. Well, come back to me once you're tame. Look, on the bright side, whenever you will fall unconscious, I got you, you know? Think about it like this, I got you. Alright? Let's make some animal sleeping spots in here as well. Just because we can. Except for the bottom three are gonna be medicine. Yeah. Hey, Script Spot, how's it going? Yeah. I'm so terrified. What am I looking at? Corruption, evil, death, and despair. That's probably like the short version of it. RIMWORLD after the eclipse. We are corruption. Have you ever played Terraria? Think of the Crimson, actually. We got lots of eyeball, brain, meat stuff going on. We're turning all the trees, we're turning all these trees into these trees. And, we did make... Hey, what the fuck? Yo. What the fuck just happened? The game is also being a little buggy. Hold on. Because this shouldn't have happened just now. Again, you saw it. You saw it. We all know it. There was like a giant tree back here that, for some reason changed. Can I give you side focus again so we can try and cast it again? Because the game stole from me. Yeah, look, this is what was meant to be here and what was here a moment ago. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Can I do anything with the tree? Okay, no. Yeah, for some reason that thing just went away. North Controller, however it's spelled, would fit us around just fine. Thank you. View that as a compliment, you see. But, yeah. We play as weird creatures known as the Clot. And we have teratogenic abilities, aka we turn cancer into superpowers, you know? Think about it like that. And we are fucked, okay? we are a little fucked up, you know? We see a human, we go up to the human, we sting the human, we kill the human by turning the human into one of us. Which usually results in them dying, considering that they don't survive the amount of cancer that we're about to send out on them. Now, we don't have proper food right now, so we're eating some rhinos we kind of casually killed on the way. As I'm telling my boys to go in and consume the remains of the rhinos. There we go. You did it again! What the fuck? Bro, why this tree so buggy? Why this tree so buggy, though? Hey, yo, can you like cut this again? Is it like, can I like not leave it out of sight? Is the tree just gonna poof away? Okay, I'm gonna save the game real quick, so it's not, you know, we're gonna mess up something. Like, you guys know what I mean, right? Like, you know what it's meant to look like. If I give you psi focus, right? Well, you did just level up your psychic abilities there, huh? That's what I was afraid of. That something like that would happen. Because I don't want him to level up his psychic abilities, I just want the damn tree to be here. You know? And... why? Why this? Why does this here happen? Why can I not have nice things? Why am I not allowed to have something nice? Hold on. I destroyed a tree. Alright. So.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. How you doing, Squampus? Welcome. The trees are feeling silly? Yeah, they shouldn't. This shouldn't be happening. It's really expensive to make them. How would I go about this? Is it like a thing? Spawn thing? Elder alien tree. Okay. So I made the elder alien tree. Alright, so we'll just kind of hang out. We'll keep death mode on for a minute. And I mean, I understand why they want to attack me. I'm not gonna lie. I really understand why they want to assault the Eldritch Hive. But, kids, I'm sorry to tell you, you are not ready for this. Alright? You're simply not ready for what you're about to face. What are you? You're a Hussar. What are Hussars about? You, are good at tolerating, temperatures and are pretty resistant, but you suck at a lot of other things. I might steal some genes from that guy, you know. Yeah, the super soldiers. I might steal some genes and hope that I don't get a drug one, you know. Okay, is the tree. Okay, it's still the tree. The tree's still the tree. So I'm gonna go out of my way and assume we're fine. Alright, I assume we're okay. And that is simply an assumption. Alrighty. Yeah, I want to steal genes, but I don't want the Go Juice dependency, because that's like the worst one. No, I'd rather not have that. Okay. So, let me show you guys what the corruption is truly on about. Alright, let me show you what my boys can do. My lads. We got a few tricks up our sleeve. One of them is like literally having eyeballs, or like, yeah, explode people's eyeballs that we don't like, you know, we can just kind of do that. Oh look. Imagine you're standing there and suddenly like something like this here happens. Whenever he's done casting. Boop. Eyeballs. Right there. Intimidating, isn't it? I know the Elder would be very much capable, of dealing with them. I know. So that would be a possibility. I'm leaving. I'm clearly outmatched. Wait, who are you? Which one are you? Oh, so you be one of the raiders. Oh, so you be one of the raiders. Maybe one of the animals, maybe. No. Yeah, no, I think all the raiders are just, in-game people. Unless you meant, you're actually leaving, right? Unless it's not like some NRP talk, right? so there's that. Maybe, you know, if that is the case, you know, hope you live a lovely rest of your day. Yeah, meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and... how do I want to go about this? I think I kind of want to lure them. What better way to lure them than to send a bit of a psychic bolt their way? Is the Hussar dead? Yeah, he's dead. Well, there goes the genes. What do we have here? You're special. You're a dirt mole. Strong melee damage. We already have this. Slow runner. It's probably like the worst one we could get here. Yeah. When someone summons eyeball trees, I'm not going to mess with them. It's probably the smart thing to do, actually. Yeah, if someone... No! It did the thing again! If someone has big trees like that, and they do stare at you, menacingly, I'm sure you don't want to deal with them, indeed, yeah. I think here comes the fun part now. I can sting him. One-shot weapon on a hostile pawn. Well, that's fair. Though, what Noof can, like, blow himself up, right? Such a silly ocular tree. I know, right? It's the silliest. Love seeing that. Reversal, I believe, is the one ability we wanted to have here with him. Now, it's not just that. We are literally packing guns, by the way. Yeah. This isn't strictly fantasy, mind you. We literally are packing heat. So there's that as well. See, Faceless here, he is a bit of a quirky fellow. This lad, I believe, was the dirt mole. Yes, it was. So the Elder is gonna go ahead and siphon his genes. As we go ahead and sting this guy. Never mind, he died. Did I yoink his genes right now? It's really hard to tell for me. Yeah, this is what our species has going on, by the way. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things we have happening. It seems like I did use the gene siphon. Forcefully extracts a gene from an incapacitated but living person. Ah, well, he wasn't incapacitated, now was he? That's true. Well, everyone, stop actively pursuing people. Faceless, you will transpose with this lad. The Elder will keep going after this one. Okay, now Faceless did a thing, so... Oh. Hostile pawn, right. Never mind then. He dead? He dead. I might have dealt a little too much damage then. Oh. Damn, I'm just too strong. I just deal too much damage, fuck. Can't even talk anymore without dying myself here. Well, would have been a nice, hey, let's extract their skull situation, which it is technically, but it'd be a nice let's steal their gene situation as well. How hungry are we, out of curiosity? Oh, we're a little hungry. Everyone, go ahead and consume one of the enemies, okay? Go have a bit of a snack, alright? There should be one for each one of us, alright? Yeah, consume this one and start consuming this one, okay? Yeah, food for everyone, yeah. Yeah, it's strawberry flavor, that's right. What do you think the air feels like around here? Very, you know when there's like 100% humidity outside? That's what it feels like, you know? 100% humidity, you walk outside and it's like you walk into a wall. Oh look, the ground itself begins to shape. No. As the crimson fog corrupts the floor itself. Yeah, like strawberry flavored 100% humidity, you know. I think that's about how it feels like. We're gonna run an experiment. We're gonna run an experiment real quick. Alien tree, elder alien tree. So this is the elder tree, there. And then we're gonna try and run a elder tree on the outside, okay? I wanna see if this one spasms out and becomes a normal ocular tree. Or, yeah, considering it is technically inside of a building, so to speak, kinda. Or, if this one does the same thing as well. And, if so, what can I do about it? Actually, hold on. If we're doing this experiment, right, we might as well make sure that this is nice and centered. Otherwise it'll drive me insane. Elder alien tree. It's kinda like in here, that's right. We can also go ahead and make some alien grass. How's that look like? Just some normal grass. Just some little alien grass here and there, you know, you don't really notice too much of. Yeah, just gonna make some of that. It's not like it really does anything. Okay, so let's see if... Okay, well, this one immediately changed. Though this one on the outside seems to still be going. Yeah, the one out here is still going. And you can see how it's corrupting its environment around it. Like, slowly turning it. Like, the floor becomes more veiny as time goes on. By the way, for anyone who's curious, we are listening to the Blasphemous OST. It's a good game, and I like it a lot. It's pretty cool. Well, considering that this is a scam, right here, I'm gonna be very sad. I mean, yeah, I really guess this is just because it counts as the outside. Again, I'm sorry for doing this, but let me try something again. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. We have to do something like that. What if we... I got an idea. We don't even need to cheat for that one, technically. Practically as well. We're gonna reinstall this here. We're gonna reinstall that one here. We completely get rid of the walls. I know what, fuck it, let's do it while cheating. It's faster that way, okay? It's faster that way. I literally removed the wall, okay? I got on my way to completely remove it. So, it's an open space, right? This is an open space right now. And, hey Quack, how are you doing? We're currently, trying to understand the logistics of the Elder Ocular tree here. Because the game, likes to... fuck me. Okay. Elder Ocular tree. It's about the middle. So, remove roof as well. I should. Can I do it here? Roof, added roof. Clear. Yeah, just in case. Just in case. We're gonna do this like the Halo symbol. Like the marathon thing, kinda. So this is as much on the outside as it could be on the outside currently. I hope it's not gonna freak out and cease existing, you know? That'd be cool. Yeah, marathon. Yeah, isn't there like a new marathon coming out? And isn't it kind of weird? Didn't they like completely change the marathon formula there? Like what was it, like an am I remembering correctly that it is like meant to be like an extraction shooter or something like that? I know they changed it quite a lot. I don't remember quite in what way, but I just remember it's different now. Oh yeah, and where's Plas, by the way, if Plas is still up? Never mind. Never mind, it sorted itself out, it seems like. Awkward, am I right? Yeah, we'll just don't talk about what happened there. Guess I'm dead. Sorry. That's a weird way to make a rooftop, but I kind of vibe with this, you know what? I kind of go... Yeah, I kind of get down with this, yeah? Actually, what if we, ignore the rooftop like this, right? And then we'll have like a little thing going on there. I'm sorry, Plas. Look, Plas, I'm sure by now you possessed something else already, you know? Also, we're growing plant nutrifungi in here. We're planting nutrifungi, specifically, I mean. While outside of here, we have the Crimson Cap, which feed us, kind of. We are a little shit with plants and whatnot. Guys, found something out. It seems like the red mist turns my food into, not so food. Not quite edible food. So, what I'll have to do is keep anything with the red mist outside of the growing zone. Because, look at this guy. He just turned my mushrooms into funny flowers. Interesting. Very interesting, you know? I wouldn't have guessed, actually. But at least we got these fungi up here, and they should be fine. I literally got food poisoning, wow. Crazy. Right, the boy's actually working on that stuff. Cargo food? Pause. Glitter? Isn't glitter like... Yeah, it is, yeah. When snorted, it makes the user better at psychic labor. Physical, I mean. And affects their mood, making them feel as though they are not indoors. Like many drugs, it's addictive, though it is only half as addictive as Yayo. Some good old glitter we got here. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate the drugs that you were sending our way. Hey look, it's new plants. It's the Neos version of plants. Alrighty. Anything is edible if you're brave enough. True. Quest expired, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really gone out here yet. As due to the whole, hey, we are a little low on food. Once we stop being as low on food as we currently are, I'm gonna probably be like, oh yeah, let's shit. It did glitch again. Now why is that? Does it... Do you think it might actually be because it doesn't have enough room? Like, do you think the space itself is insufficient? You know? Leave it at this point? I mean, I could. Well, if that doesn't matter, I might as well get my wall back. Hold on. Yeah, I might also pretend like my wall was like never gone. There you go. Yeah, I might as well. Get the whole building back that we had here before the situation occurred. Yeah, it's weird. It really is. I don't quite get it. Not sure if this area leading outside. I mean, maybe? Look, we'll give it one last shot, okay? We'll give it one last attempt, alright? We go out of our way. Just one time. Destroy it all again. And I'm gonna go ahead and clear the roof. And if it doesn't work this time, I guess we'll just leave it. I know. I guess we'll actually leave it and plant it outside. Outside it seemed fine. You know? It's very distracting. What if we have two of them, you know? One of them is gonna turn anyways. There we go. Right. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. That's certainly not foreboding. Bing. Elder alien tree. I plant you. Okay then. I guess it'll be that way then. Yeah, it'll just have to be on the outside then. It's so annoying. Another option that I know I said I want to leave it, but what if I get rid of the granulian wacky moss that we have here? I don't know, maybe that was interfering with it if I was to cope. Again, it's so expensive to grow one without cheating right now, which I've already done a few times. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't want to work. I guess we'll just have one on the outside. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just have one on the outside then. Really doesn't seem like it wants to function. So, I guess there's nothing I can do. It's a shame. It's a shame indeed. But, yeah. If the game wants to be that way, so be it then. You know, it would have been cool to have, like, the tree be, like, the big centerpiece, right? I think it would have been pretty good looking, like, aesthetically. I also did just notice I did this thing wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I placed the wall wrong, but, you know, we can just do it like this, you know, it's fine. It's okay. And... yeah. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. That's for sure. It's very much annoying. I know, because I don't feel like removing the roof. I feel like adding the roof instead, you know? Yeah. Look, as long as this one on the outside functions, I'm happy. Alright? Wherever I can click on it, yeah. It's still growing. And expansion rate 9 a day, whatever that means. So stuff is happening. Which is cool. I like when stuff happens. So, yeah. Again, very much annoying. Very much annoying. But very much nothing I can do about, seemingly. By the way, the mod itself should not be outdated. That shouldn't be the case currently. So, who knows why it is actually happening the way it is happening. Meanwhile, oh, there's not food. Meanwhile, we go out of our way and start eating the things we can go and eat. Consume. Consume. And maybe hold the skulls whenever you can. Yeah, look, as long as this tree stands, again, I'm good. So won't hear me complain. I guess what we can do is just get rid of this one. Can you edit the stats for trees? I mean, I'm not sure if I can. And, oh, guy broke the wall. I don't think I can edit anything. I know that in death mode I can, like, make it blighted. I know I can do that. But, we don't want it to be blighted necessarily, right? So, let's understand. Sai, you're doing kinda okay, right? How about you butcher people? Yeah, if we're going into the XML files, yeah, it probably would be above my pay grade, you know? Yeah, it's, again, it's annoying, but it's whatever, it's whatever. Oh, what we need to do is actually make the rooftop higher, it seems like. There we go. It peeves me off, dude, it peeves me so hard. Contract prison. Seeks your help for prisoners from Ancient Cross Sleep Vault. Let's see what you want me to do. You want me to keep an eye on people. You know what we called it? We called it free food delivery. It's pretty good, actually. We like free food deliveries in here. That's right. Alright, we also have a bunch of bones and bone marrow, technically. We could be using. Noob, since you did destroy this, how about you prioritize working on that, huh? Speaking of priorities, I copy you and I pasted it here. Don't be one of those night sleepers, alright? Don't be a weirdo about it. And we're gonna hunt down some bugs as well. Ooh, muffalos. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and kill them. And the squirrel, and the rat, and the hare. We'll keep the explodey stuff out of here. Crystal mint. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, I was about to say, who's the main hunter? Hunt, 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 hunt. Doctor, magic, water, handling, cooking, hunt. Faceless seems to be pretty good with it. But Faceless is packing a bold action. Where did Sai? Faceless is packing a revolver. Now he does not have eyeballs, to be fair. But I'm sure that won't distract him. from what it's actually doing, alright? It faces, how about you gonna go hunt a little, you know? It says it's wandering, but is he really? Hunting donkey. It seems Faces decides to go in melee after all. Kept dodging until he stopped. Now he's going to rest. As the donkey is very much hurt. Okay, well, different idea. How about we have somebody hunt who actually knows how to wield gun? You know? I think that's a good idea. Hey, you there, equip the revolver, please. Got an idea. So, say you don't do it and say you do it instead. So he actually is gonna make himself a little more useful. That's right. The big question is, what do we use this middle chamber for if this big tree wants to desperately be on the outside the way it is right now, you know? Since it seems okay right now. Like, this seems to be okay. This is not. We might as well chop it down for actual wood. Yeah, so we got like the shrine over here. Oh, for a moment I wasn't sure about what was happening there. But yeah, it's just the hunter doing the hunts. Yeah, how it is, you know how it is. Artifact of the Crimson Corruption. The Corpus Pendant. I accept. Yeah, it isn't wrong. We do need to kind of take care of some other things there. You go ahead and use your tetragenic powers to grow some cancers on you, or rather use those to get rid of the cancer part of the cancer. And you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out as you go. What's a Ravager? Abilities to attune themselves to animal spirits. Boring. Equal power psychiatrist and scientist. The Xenoseer dedicates her entire willpower to meditating and studying. Developed and engineered on the strange creature that populates the rim. Nodules, hover, fungal skin, web sling, light sustenance, acid spit, concentrated light, electrifying regeneration. It doesn't sound half bad. Kinda sounds appropriate from some of my stuff that I have going on here. You know? So yeah, we kind of became a Xenoseer. In there. Well, I don't know if it's really worthwhile dealing with this here. Considering on how that's been going. At least the Crimson Shrooms have been treating me well. At least they have. Now, the boy is a wee bit hungry, but there should be plenty of food for him. Yeah, you're also hungry, but not anymore. Say, do you think you can go ahead and butcher some, Cosworld? Yeah, there's like animals, you know, that need to be taken care of. What if Noof, you know, the new guy? Look, nobody's good at cooking here, right? What if he goes and kills stuff? Like, he kills the stuff and he also cooks the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And when I say cook, I mean actually chop it up into tiny pieces. Want to call slaughter me? Ah, not the new you. Maybe the old you, but not the new one. The new you's fine. So Noofs are a room. Elder is alone, consoles alone, Faces and Spatulas are one room, while Faces actually down here. A tortoise, a fucking turtle beat him up. A turtle beat him up so hard that a man needs now tending or he'll bleed out. I am the evil now, he says. I am evil. Alright. Yeah, I would need to reinstall these so it's nice and symmetrical again. That's right, that's right. Yeah, this room's gonna be a mystery to me. Not sure what to do with it. all I'll do with it right now is slap in some animal beds. And that's about it. Yeah, that's sort of about it already. Make like some of the medical as well, so they have somewhere to rest up if need be. And yeah, we'll just go for the metal ones that are gonna be medical here. You know, why not? Cool. Yeah, that farm's a bust. John Evil. That farm is a bust. What if we, like, were to increase the mushroom farm production back here, you know what I mean? Actually make it be a little more, populated. A little more work, of course, but it's a little more mushrooms too, you see. Are you still making baby food, by the way? Do suspend this. Look, we don't need to make baby food anymore. We kinda, we ate the baby. So it's fine, you see. It's okay, it's okay. No need for baby food. What was that weird sound just now? Oh, no. All I know is that we can get some coordination with that man. Like the air around here looks like it gives you stage 5 lung cancer in one breath. Yeah, it probably even does, actually. It actually might. It might just do that. Xenogenics. Gene bank, gene extractor, gene assembler. Well, we're gonna have a bit of a laboratory in the middle, you know? That or pemmican. that or pemmican, you know? What trees can I get? Can I get some really weird ones? No. Magic, that's another one, which I wouldn't say no to, technically. We are leaning more towards the magical, right? Is there anything else I want to get? Healer trees. I don't know. All I know is I want to be less, you know, not so advanced, so to speak, right? So, I know that there is a little thing. Yeah, what if we go ahead and do make this like the magic circle room here in the middle? Like, there's gonna be the mage chamber, you know, the pupil. Because the eye can't be near me. Like the eyeball tree here, the elder one. Sadly, it has to be outside, it seems like. And the vines, or the veins, rather, are a product of said tree. Looking good. Looking nice and good. How many, is there like a limit on those? Or can we just go to our heart's content? Pure matters. This way will convert the land into a nightmare. If alpha biomes is installed, it will convert terrain as well as flora, and 30% each day it will cause red fog weather. That's fair. Yeah, it doesn't sound like we're limited on these. It doesn't sound like, yeah, it doesn't sound like we're limited on them. So I'm sure we can do way more than that. For now, I suppose I'll make a rooftop area in the middle as well. At least for as much as we can without pillars being in place. Which is something we very well may need to create, right? Have like one pillar each in between the medical animal pans here. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna make this the huge magic room, so to say. Eventually we might even be able to make ice statues. Which one is this? This is the one where somebody part of my same ideology might join me. Now, how do we think that this is gonna go? He's injured? Is he that badly injured? Yeah, like 99%. 99%, mind you. I can't wait for this ritual to end up being, like, depressing or something, you know? Okay, you're happy on food. You still have some food for a few days. So that's good, we're kind of stabilizing in that regard. Oh, it was fun, and we actually have somebody joining us. It's Schmidt. Good old Schmidt. You know, Schmidt's the Eldridge man. Yeah, that's right, good old Schmidt. Schmidt's packing an auto pistol as well. Now, what's Schmidt all about? Schmidt is... could be better. Nimble and a teeter holder. So there's that. Sheltered child and a bartender? Well, imagine having this guy as a bartender, you know? Imagine having this guy be your bartender. Hey, he's only 20 years old compared to, like, the other guys who are, like, 3,400 years and whatnot. You know, actual eldritch beings. Yeah, Schmidt has just 20. Just 20, you know? Yeah, it's what it is. It is what it is. He brings some simple meals. Yeah, yeah, he exists now. Welcome. Welcome, Schmidt. Schmitty. Schmidt boy. How's it going? We're gonna make you be a bit of a doctor. You can do some research, but mainly you will be my cleanings and hauling slut. Alright? That's the #1 thing you will be. I'm right. Wardening. Or here. For construction, so you can't say you won't be doing it. Just have foreign doughs down there, you know, so you can at least do it. That's right. Okay, Schmidt. Make yourself at home. Alright. Should be, some, vacant, vein buildings there for you, you know? Okay, how do you keep doing this? Isn't like your... Faces, isn't your, hunting party literally the last one? How about you just don't use it at all, then? You keep getting yourself hurt. And I don't know how. You gotta stop. Meanwhile, everyone is your, daily, cancer-fighting routine. Alright, so get rid of your cancers right now if you can. That'd be lovely. Alright, yeah, you too. Looking at you right now, Elder. Hey guys, look, we got an animal trader. So let me show you the best part about this playthrough. If you see people like this, we call them stupid idiots. If you see people like that who are currently attacking the mechanoids, by the way, there's a little thing we like to do in here, you know, a little bit of mischief every now and then. Yeah. Anyone who's new to this run, you'll see what I mean in a moment. So you see that there's a bunch of people who are just peopling away, and then we get a bit of a stinger, you know? So what we do is we go ahead and sting a bunch of people with this, causing them to convulse and kind of like literally die. It's great. It's a lot of fun, and I love doing that. Again, a bit of mischief we're making happening here, grammar, you know. As you can see, people don't give a fuck about what's happening either. All that's happening is we go up to that person, like say like good old Sided over here, and then you sting them and they turn into a meat monster. Yeah. Or like, Funky down here. That's right. And you know what we're gonna do about it? Nothing. That's right. They won't do shit about it. That's correct. Because they're weak. They're weak and they're cowards, you see? Some might even say weak cowards is what they are. And, yeah. This is very lovely. Yeah, Schmidt, you can come down here as well and get your genes out there in the world, you know. Oh, did you fail to? No, you didn't fail to. You failed to. You're the one who's failing right here. Yeah, do it with this man. Good. Schmidt? Schmidt's gonna be a little late to the party. But, yeah, look. We get a bunch of free stuff out of those traders right now, you know? It's great. See this guy? Well, he's now down there. I would like to go ahead and have you put your genes right in there. The man's gonna vomit a little, you know? So he's a little vomiting, he's a little shocked about what's happening, then Schmitty comes from behind and turns him into like Cthulhu. Alrighty. And we're done. That's what I wanted to do, you see? And no penalty, by the way. This is perfectly legal, because people won't fuck with me because they saw what I can do, alright? And that's a smart decision right there. Now the thing is, we're gonna die because of our proboscis literally probing into their body to implant the genes. So they're basically all going to die. Which, you know, I'm fine with, personally. I mean, yeah, that's unwaveringly loyal. Think about it like this, right? Not only did they give me free pemmican, they also gave me their own food, being their flesh. Because cannibalism is pretty cool in here, you see? So, if you turn to something like this here, sucks to suck, I suppose, you know? Will anger geese, though? Well, so we don't need to anger them, it's whatever. But hey, look, it's a good weapon they dropped right there, for example, you know? You know, like Spatula could use something that's actually not shit, you know? Could use. And, yeah, that's the animal herders. Only 4 of them oh, I should have gone for this guy with the samurai armor. Yeah, the Emperor's samurai armor, that's good. Yeah, but, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. They lost 7 people coming in here. Then again, why would you do that? Like, why would you be like, let's sell some animals to those weird eldritch creatures inside that weird eldritch forest that's slowly turning more and more eldritch as time goes on. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we should do that more often, you know? Oh, and another thing we can do is the psychic death knell. Which anyone who's psychic loves to do. Boop. Teehee. Yeah, a bit of psychic shenanigans, you know how it is, Yeah, you know. Yeah. Let's make a bit of a tree down here. Only one out per map? Aw, let's not make a tree down here then. Fuck. That's fair. Still would have been kind of a cool set piece to have in the middle, I'm just saying. Still would have been sort of cool to have, but I suppose we can't, you know, it's fair enough, you know, just gonna only have one of them, and, it's gonna happen to be on the very outside of this place. Oh well. It's gonna be next to my house instead of inside of my house. But that's fine. We got different plans, which will also work, you see? Yeah, so, you see, all you guys gotta do now is actually make the the pillars, you see? We need the pillars. Because with the pillars, you might have guessed it, we can, like, basically almost fully cover this. If not fully cover this. No, wait, I believe there's gonna be a teensy tiny thing. Oh boy. Guys. Again. So, let's think about this logically. Traveler need alms. A group of poor travelers are approaching looking for help. The travelers are begging for 520 silver. Imagine being a beggar and running out of options, so you approach a building looking like this. With red fog oozing out of there. Just imagine doing that for a moment, okay? Imagine that doing for a moment, right? How desperate do you think they have to be for that? Like, how desperate does one have to be like, yeah, the place is looking pretty good. Well, the place is pretty stable. Yeah. Mankind-ism. Listen, you can't just put an ism back behind something and call it a religion, you see? Yeah, I'm sure they're the hospitable type, Tim. They all suck. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make them all pregnant. It's time to go pregnant, everyone. That's right. Hey, I'll donate you the greatest gift of them all, the gift of life. Alright? Oh, they're now hostile, oh well. Well, it seems like some of you, you know, kind of will feel differently about it, you see. And, hey, listen, if you want to duke it out, I'm cool with that too, you know? I'm 100% cool with that. Because you come into this place expecting charity like that, really? Come on, think about it, right? Think about it for a moment. Think about what you're saying back there, kid. Huh. You know, people, they'll never learn. They never will. They never will. Use the healing on hopefully everyone. Okay, or just the elder. Yeah, no, just in case, you know, just having them get rid of their cancers, right? We don't want them to have too much cancer after all, because too much cancer, well, would kill us. So that's that. Yeah, parasitic implant, and another parasite you got in you. However, the parasite's just gonna stay in there, you know? We won't really bother doing anything about it, you know? We'll just let them be where they are. No immediate danger. Oh, that's so. Let's pretend to rescue this man. Yeah, no immediate danger. Yeah, some of them will not die. Interesting. How about we say we'll rescue them, right? For the time being. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna get some. They're in a coma for a while now. And what are you doing? Oh, you're eating, okay. Yeah, look, they're basically dead. And an arrow fleet just died and set fire to the person I was thinking would be dead, but apparently they're not. That's okay. Look, they only got like, what, 5 hours left? Oh, I got an idea. It's gonna be quite a lovely one. Oh, bro, don't attack my animals now. I'll make your flesh be ripped apart and have eyeballs grow on you. Yeah, how's your nipple eyeball feeling there, huh? Yeah, malevolent eyes, stomach, spine, clavis, hand, and finger. Whenever you'll return to wherever you came from, know one thing, you're one hacking freak, alright? You're one hacking freak. But you seem to be a feisty one. You just don't seem to take no for an answer, do ya? Yeah, all you do is zip and dart around, hurting the animals. At least I imagine you were the one who did that. Crushing wound. Poor Ocular dried. Yeah. I will proceed to get closer to you and cast Destroy Eyes on you. So you did decide to use violence after all. Your eyes. I destroyed them. Enjoy your last 2 hours, kid. Touché. Touché. It seems like you may not need those eyes after all. You have no sight. Hey, now, come on, let the eyeball be. Poor thing did nothing. He's bleeding so much, he just doesn't want to die. Man literally too angry to die. There he goes. Hey, say what you will. I know. This freak? He made it way longer than I expected. He dealt way more damage than I expected as well. I'll give him that much. I know. Courtesy to where courtesies due. Yeah, we have like a little cross in the middle of this place now. That's all we got. We're gonna heal up Script Spite and the Ocular Dryad. You know, can't have him be as damaged after all. Also, whoever's maintaining this tree, Elder, doing a really shit job at it, you know that? Growing and this, yeah, let's make research not your priority, shall we? May, wanna take care of your tree back there, Elder? So we can keep them Ocular Dryads and whatnot. Yeah, this guy put up a fight, that's for sure, he put up a fight. Oh yeah, son, could you do me a favor, by the way? Like a really quick one? How's it going? We're growing eyeballs, you know how it is. Also, sadly the big tree can't be inside of our base because it has to be outside. And the reasons are as eldritch as to, you know, the tree itself. I will grow eyeballs on you. Good. Now we move away. Yeah, we got malevolent eyes. A malevolent-looking, bloodshot eye is emerging from this wound, blinking and peering wildly around it. Without treatment, it will cause rotting of the local tissue, eventually causing blood poisoning and death. They will, however, allow the afflicted to see through them. Gives me pain, needs some tending, and apparently there's some immunity at play too. But we got eyeballs now. That's right. Damn right, we got some eyeballs on my back. I can see you behind me, by the way. That's right. Got some food poisoning. It's fine. It's okay. You just use your little something up here. Okay. I like the eyeball in the middle. You got one in the jaw, the radii, and your toes. You got eyeballs in your toes. That's cool. Pretty epic. Oh yeah, right, you are not my people, you're just like borrowing the facilities right now, aren't you? And the whole infection part is a little annoying, not gonna lie. But, yeah, we do have sight. We do have sight, that's for sure. And, I don't know, I would have to guess that I would be fine in terms of, like, this right here. Like, I'm not too worried about it. Food poisoning recovering. Ostlord. Yeah, you are kinda like on the outside and whatnot right now, so that can't be good. Meanwhile, we have some other people out here as well. Extract his skull, please. There we go. But yeah, Luna, how are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome. Welcome to the Corrupted Run. Okay. He has 20%. He is on 18 himself. Let's ignore this real quick. Yeah, let's ignore that one. Let's ignore that message you may or may not have seen there. Yeah, they're all about 20. 22 is like the worst one. No, 24 is the worst one with the malevolent eye. But, again, we seem to be regening nicely. Like, our overall immunity is very much catching up to it. Which, is a little annoying, the whole infection bit. But, oh well. Minor, yet stable. Yeah, that's this little, infection right there. What we can do as well have, who is it? Costlord? Is it you? No. Who is it? Who's the, preacher? It's you. Why not preach? Oh, he won't do social work. Yeah, that's a little awkward. That's like the one thing we'd need. It's the one thing we'd need from somebody with that role. Hey, Schmitty. Yeah, yeah, can you be like the void? Yeah. Schmidt, I'm sure you're capable of social, right? Okay, good. Just making sure, you know, considering the current moral guide isn't able to do the socials, you know? Yeah, it's Schmiedjäger Weber Manson Jensen, yeah. The boy. D. Smitty. Silas the Voivod. Well, Si, maybe if you know, would have been a good Voivod, you could have kept the role. However, I do need somebody to preach me health. Thank you. Literally forcing him to be like, now feel better. Feel better. 36% could be feeling better indeed. You know what I think? I think you should actually lay down yourself and just gonna take a bit of a nap. Instead of taking care of others. There's a bit of a deadly hive, but we'll get to that in a moment, yeah? Yeah, the deadly hive is attacking. Which, Giga Locust. A genetically engineered hunter drone the size of an elephant that can fly over long distances, dropping down unsuspecting targets, ripping them to shreds with several sets of ripper blades and sharp mandibles, serving as a special servant of the insectoid queen. These monstrosities are deadly, fast, and nigh indestructible. Oh, that sounds cool. Royal Burrow. Giga Locust arrives in a few days. That's a little annoying, yeah. A good thing with the, these guys, but Smitty is a girl. Oh yeah, Smitty is a girl. Look, who cares, right? You're a flesh monster, right? Who cares about, you know, where you pee out of, alright? Like, I mean, I certainly don't, okay? It's the fact that you literally have proboscis, you know? We all use the proboscis to pee out of in here, so it's whatever, you know? That's now canon, mind you. Okay. You keep resting. Everyone else, gather down here, please. Thank you. You, sir, make some ocular trees grow. Okay, so we got the terror approaching us. We got the not so good things here. And well, hopefully it's not gonna be that terrible, right? Nigh indestructible Giga Locusts, right? I mean, what's the worst possible thing, right? Surely can't be that bad, even though just Mega Spiders alone are pretty terrifying. So, you can melee. How good are you at melee? It's debatable. We'll get some fire spitting happening there. I got a gun. Good shot, dude. Such a good shot. You almost dealt damage to it. Now, I suppose in a perfect world, we would have gone ahead and maybe even, let's say, used something akin to the mechanoids on the top. So we could have, like, tricked them somehow. Hold on. If I lure them my way... If I lure them my way, I can... blow up! Yeah, I tried, okay, I tried. I killed a small guy. Small one's dead. We don't have much energy to do anything down here. You can use your coordination skills. Maybe that'll do something. Faceless, you, what's Mimic do? I don't think that's gonna help you too much. I don't know if Faceless could go ahead and, oh, Noof's not insulting spree. That's just what we needed. He's also absolutely, knocked down and, you know, he didn't have his leg previously anyways, so it's fine. There's nothing new. Alright. We do need some help down here after all. Hey. Okay? Okay? Tend to yourself right now. There's a bunch of other creatures who, are getting, sort of shredded right now by us. That's good. That's what we want to see. Contact contract helpers. Needs extra help to handle and contain an outbreak of a plague. One colonist, 13 years or older. I also love how we can get a gene pack that makes us worse with animals. Objectively worse with animals, by the way. We got one of those big uns coming down on us. Lovely. Use some of the healing to not die, if possible. Yeah, we don't go down easily, kid. Did you run out of gun? Is that what happened? Death in 10 hours. That Giga Locust is dead. Yeah, I mean, there's like a major case of fire happening right now, and I'm sure that's just fine. Meanwhile, my one-legged Baron, you gotta move away there, buddy. You shouldn't be there. You probably don't feel too well. What if I was to possess him? Shouldn't that, like, make it technically worse at fighting? Like, in general? Go. Well, we got it. Oh, we got it, alright. You. Equip revolver. Mega Spider has 14 hours left. You have 9 hours left. Okay. Yeah, you tend to yourself. You go down here. Okay, you can do self-tending. But he can tend to you. And you can tend to yourself as well. Yeah, do some self-tending, everyone. We'll use faceless in the meantime to get rid of the, you know, tunnels down there. Kinda don't want them. While, you know, these two guys up there are kinda like burning to death and whatever. Okay, melee attack the Giga Locust to death. That'd be cool. You move away. Giga Locust is dead. And let's also allow all of these Giga Locusts to be harvested, murdered, and whatnot. That Mega Scarab's probably not gonna matter too much there. Hydrogenic healing. You could be doing better. Yeah, he is fine. Okay, and you tend to noob, because I believe it's better if somebody with actual medical understanding tends to him. Oh yeah, and you in the meantime, kinda deal with these, right? I mean, you're fine, right? You okay? Yeah, he is. Oh, he's perfectly fine. Yeah, just gotta get rid of the burrow. How's your health, by the way? 53% and immunity matches that. Yeah, immunity should be 53.3% everywhere. So it's only that one malevolent eye down here that may be a bit of an issue on the right fourth toe. But when I say might be an issue, I actually don't mean it's an issue, because we outpace the infection right now. So, we good. Now, another little thing, by the way. This is now officially our home. Take care of the fire. It's now official. Alright. Yeah, we almost got a burrow. All we gotta do is actually have it be destroyed by, tomorrow. You know, that's all we need to do. And now, again, I'm sure this guy can. I'm sure he can. And just get rid of the Giga Locust. The medium ones are fine, the royal burrows are a little worse, you see. Okay, 300 health. Yeah, it's gonna go down in no time. It's pretty good at melee, you know, it's pretty good at it. It's nice. Alright. Yeah, whether there's gonna be like a spider coming out of or not is probably like rather inconsequential to me now. Alright, what blew up? Nothing blew up. Well, I guess Noof blew up because they used their abilities. That's about the only thing that did blow up. He is, after all, an effort. You know, he does, after all, have a
Bit of a flame breath. It's kind of a thing he has.
Yes, also get his stuff up there, please, thank you.
Alright, and now this one last hive and we're good.
Didn't even need to use the Elder.
Now, what is weird is the Elder standing back up. Well, what are you doing? You're fighting the fire?
Feeling a little confident with your current immunity level there? Mayhaps?
Guys, listen, all I'm saying is there's still some fire. Please deal with it. Guys, come on.
Medical emergency, Elder? I mean, I'm sure it's not an emergency, okay? I'm sure they're making it sound a little worse than it actually is, alright? I'm sure that's what it is. When in doubt, you know, when in doubt, just use your little thing there. And it's gonna be okay. And there he goes, knocked out cold on the floor, that's right. Cosrord, you thinking, like, do a little something about the Elder there?
He just wouldn't listen, he just wouldn't listen.
Baseless, congratulations, all the burrows are currently gone. So, consider your duty completed.
And now to deal with the fire, you know.
Again, something, Ifrit, spits fire, something.
Yeah. Happens a lot. It really does.
Okay, well, we still have the objective to get rid of bone marrow. The Elder is in his bed, however, he is not being treated currently. That does not make me pog. Consort has 6 medical, Sai has 13. You go 10 to the Elder in this case, because I really don't want the Eyeball to outrun his current immunity. Which, again, it actually seems to be fine as he is now immune. So yeah, immunity developed right there. That's very lovely. And, yeah, seems like we are all good. So any sorts of cancers you guys might have, do make sure to use them to heal yourselves after we were attacked by the deadly hive right there. Alright? It's somewhat important to do. Just putting that out there. Yeah, Schmitty. Bit of a mental break right now. But it's fine. Yeah, what is your biggest issue right now? Is it the pain itself, caused by the malevolent eyes? Which you are immune to? Technically? Yeah, it's fine. He'll be okay. Schmidt and Sai need medical emergencies? What do you mean, emergency? Emergency is such an intense word, you know? I mean, yeah, so what if they have a growth? They just use it just fine. They're gonna be okay in no time, you know? They're gonna be just fine. Don't you worry about it. How about we try and prioritize coming down Schmidt? As I have multiple eyeballs all over my body. Well, we failed. Isn't Schmidt quite literally also the other social person which we technically would have needed? Ah, well. Are we feeding those guys? No? Good. Don't. Don't feed them either. Yeah, keep them malnourished. They might just die on their own, which means we get to eat them. It'll be great. It's a foolproof plan. You understand? Yeah, I would need somebody who has a very, very good, what do you have the elephant thing? No. Don't do that. It's reserved for someone else, you know? He dropped it somewhere. I saw it for a brief moment here. Yeah, technically, it's yours. So there's that. Low food. We got food for like about 1 day now. That checks about out. You get rid of this. 20 melee. Yeah, let's not forget about how good he is at melee, alright? Let's not forget about that.
And whenever he'll wake up, I'm sure he'll actually go about his daily business of butchering some of those insectoids that we have right here, you know. Plenty to butcher, I'd say. Plenty to butcher. So, that's good. In the meantime, we could go ahead and pick up Cosslord right there and send him to the edge of the forest, which is slowly but surely, I know, embracing the corruption that I do offer here. But, you know, just so he feels more useful, pop down some more trees over there. I mean, look, the land is looking pretty lovely, you know, as it continues. I hope that the rocks themselves will get infected too, but it doesn't seem to be the case just yet. It's fine. Yeah, we're warping the environment as it goes. You know, quite literally doing what the Crimson does in Terraria, slowly but surely spreading. Oh yeah, and let's not forget about Kyber, who became Glop. Hey, congratulations, Kyber, on becoming the Eyeball Slime. It's quite the honor, trust me. Quite the honor. Yeah, you guys, again, just use your current cancers to heal. And that should be just fine then. That should be just fine then. Again, Schmidt, I'd like you to actually be done with it. Oh man, we fed him? What a shame we're actually taking care of them. Well, we're taking care of one of them. The other one's gonna be shot at through the wall with arrows. I'm sure that's gonna be great. Okay, you got a thing. Yeah, you can get some coordination going, and you might as well, right? That's right. Schmidt has a major break risk, though. They did just come out of the catharsis, so it should be fine. Meanwhile, Noof chopping down a absolutely massive scarab, which I think is pretty sick. Everyone else going ahead and already eating up all the meat from it. We do get some nice insect chitin out of it as well. Now the insect chitin we most likely could use to make some kinda okay armor. You know, some decent armor. Some fairly decent stuff overall. And again, I'm absolutely not worried at all about the mechanoids up here. They are inconsequential to me. Yeah, the auto-charge turret and the mini-slugger are kinda annoying. If I was to deal with it. Militor, Lancers, they're nothing. Frankly, I don't care about it. I don't care about those guys up there because they don't matter. In the grander scheme of things. Yeah, my farm's kind of a bust, isn't it? It really didn't work out too well, huh? Prioritize cleaning, cannot romance the elder, that makes sense. Prioritize cleaning blood of Sissy, Jess, Culvert, and Aframbo. Of course. Of course. Pine soldiers, so, he decided to redirect the anger at Schmidt. Okay, that's fucked. Oh yeah, we also should take care of the level ups we keep getting, like more strength for our abilities. And we'll save the other point. Meanwhile, you mainly use this one ability here. So I guess we kinda amplify it somewhat. And yeah, right, again, I keep forgetting you're actually a geomancer. I actually keep forgetting about it. Do we teach him the statue? Do we teach him the sentinel? It almost feels like it's a little too naturey, you know? But then again, it's basically all of his class, right? That's all he does. Or at least a big part of it. Yeah, sure, you learn the sentinels, you know? You learn them. Yeah, you get some stuff going in there. Huh? Oh, it's now growing. Oh yeah, right, they do have a lot of cancers. Yeah, that's the downside if you become one of my species, you know? You kinda have to... The moment you wake up, you will have the grandest catharsis of your entire existence. Because when you pop that coordination thing right then and there, man, that's not gonna be... You're not gonna be the same anymore. It's gonna be such a different world for you. It's gonna be great, you know? So we'll have one sentinel in here. We'll like place down a sentinel per wing, I'd say. Since we can have like 4 of them and we have like 4 wings. So one granite sentinel in there, which is a bit like a like some sort of gargoyle statue, right? That's what we can think of it as. I hope those guys die soon. Sounds fucked up, but you know, what if? Can I like say, hey, don't waste actual medicine on them? And what if I can't harvest anything? But what if I was to, you know? What if I would've? Yeah, the granulian tree being completely neglected right now. As the elder's not really doing what the elder should be doing. The elder's rather up there with the mushrooms, you see. Let her be doing that. Elder, do take your priorities more serious down there. Medical treatment needed. I disagree. Tahar, congratulations on living. You know? I wonder if your friend over there can do the same thing. But yes, return to your kingdom, see if they accept you. Tell us if they don't. I doubt they will. I very much do doubt so. Yeah, we'll just let the man go. You know how it is. He's now a terrible meat creature with cancers, which he doesn't seem to know how to get rid of. I could teach him. I could teach him. However, he does not wish us to. Ooh, wine merchant. Guys, it's time again. Again, caravan arrives. All they see is this guy from a different faction stumbling through the fog in the Eyeball Forest. That's probably the biggest fucking red flag I could give you right there. You probably won't be getting a bigger red flag than this, and then a bunch of those weird Cthulhian creatures come out with their wacky proboscis they have, you know? And then they approach you, trying to use their proboscis to sting you, like a mosquito would. However, it certainly does do hurt way more. Alright, gang, everyone got their stinger in? No, you failed to. Alright, you did as well, you done do it. It's everyone but the elder, and now it was the elder as well. And then there's this one guy right here. There's a dirt mole. There's also a dirt mole. I'm pretty sure one of those people used to be a dirt mole. Yeah, gremlin genes. I think I can just siphon them out of this guy real quick, considering he is alive. It's fine. They're okay. They're fine. They're good. They're good. Yeah, let's see the Elder's abilities. All I stole from all of those genes thus far was the skin and the hair color. That's the genes I steal, really? That's the shit I get? The hair color? You kidding? Hey, look, a halberd, which seems to be in pretty good shape. Yeah, like, imagine, like, increased melee damage, you know,
being better at existing, you know, they're doing all sorts of quirky things. Yeah, like, yeah, strong melee damage. No. We steal this and this. We take these two, right? Not this, not that, not this either. No, we take these two. But we take those, you know? Dark vision would also be pretty cool. Nearsighted wouldn't, to be fair. But still, you know, still. Ah, well, we got what we needed. Oi, Sai. Why don't you, you know, burst one of their brains real quick for your own psychic gains? Good. Shaman merchant. More people? Did you not see what I just did? Are you stupid? They're like, yo, we heard there's a party going on down here. And then they decided to show up like this, you know? It's their lucky day that we kind of got our things out of our system right now. With these individuals down here, you know? They're lucky in that regard. What is this, headshot? What, you some sort of ranger? Giant's blood, sharp shooter, and tough. Actually, very good things you got there. Sally, I don't really care. Okay, actual people who want to trade. You happen to catch me on a good day, you know? Now, where's the person I talked to do actually the trading? I don't see anyone I can talk to right now, and I'm clicking around. Oh, this guy. Well, we can talk to someone, I suppose, in this case. Let's see what you actually have on offer. You want any ocular jellies to infest your area? Transfer mana, mage spell, reinforce spell, which I don't care about. Royal insect jelly. Elixir of lucidity. What is this, lunacy? Gold? Belladonna berries? Bungalow medicine or cooling salve. Yeah, I'm looking around and the coolest things you get are iron husk beetles and a bunch of food. That's probably like the coolest thing you get. Then again, I could technically just give you a little kiss. And before you know... What about the triple rocket launcher? It's more like something that I have here. Well, again, you know, those guys have to consider themselves lucky, you know? I'll go in here real quick as well. And quickly harvest body parts out of this guy who's still dying. Oh, has to actually be that, you see. Yeah, just give it a few hours. I'm sure some of them will die. Yeah, give it a little bit of time. It'll happen sooner or later. The rest has already been butchered, is the thing, so... I like the little beanie he has. I like the little stupid hat you get. We can drop the heavy bone clubs. I kind of think he would look more badass with like a halberd, you know? Yeah, I think that looks cooler. Besides, there's another halberd up there. And some other weapons. Sai, you are okay. Cosroad, you got the elephant tusk weapon, which is pretty lovely. You got an arming sword, gun, and halberd now for Noof, which is gonna be excellent. I mean, we have long claws, right? We can easily fight without any weapons as well. Like, we don't need them. But if we were to have them, that's just the cherry on the top. Okay, this dry tree is really not making it. And the fun guy up here, they're struggling to say the least. But we're getting places. Research going extremely slowly, mind you. It's certainly not one of our biggest expertises, you know? It's not something we do the best. Also, let's make it out of red wood. You know, for some, better luck. Yeah, let's place it like this. Turn it around. Because there's a bit of a skull spike in the way, you see.
Alright, yeah, we would just sleep throughout the day. It's whatever. There's the parasitic egg ability. But the downside I'm seeing with that one is the potential for, you know, me fucking up in some way. Also, storage rooms. They're getting kind of busy, aren't they? We do have like 4 of them. 4 teeny storage room each. And a little crafting spot, which I didn't even realize I had there. Yeah, we're 4 little storage rooms, little stockpile zones. Each one somewhere else. This is technically the dumping stockpile zone. By the way, if it's rotten, we probably don't want it. We probably want to get rid of them when they're rotten. You know? Probably do. Visitors? Dude, I'm popping off! Damn! I'm like popping off back here. I'm getting all the people to come after me here. Not in like a murderous way. I couldn't even turn somebody into like a little flesh monster. Couldn't. Don't have the cooldowns for that. Like even this guy, he might be, quote, safe due to the fact alone that I'm not going after him actively. However, what I can do is this. I give him an egg. Enjoy. And thanks for the free food, sucker. And a camel hide tail cap. And everything else, really. Summon defense pylon. Summon explosive? What are you? You're a psychopathic, misogynistic summoner. Oh. Well, it's a shame that you're unwaveringly loyal, you know. Some of these sound pretty cool, not gonna lie. Some of these would have been actually very nice to have. Sadly, you don't seem to be one of those people to change your mind anytime soon, you see, so I don't care. Oh yeah. I just remember I do have some cooldowns like the Psychic Death Knell. I can just kinda use that to kill people without being technically criminal. And then we can go ahead and harvest certain body parts. Like I turned this man into a kidney. That's right, he just became a kidney. Mm-hmm. That's correct. You saw that right. No immediate danger. Has a major infection though. May just die from it. And probably gonna die. Yeah, still bleeding a little though. Say we once again send out the Elder. Just for this here. As some endangered animals show up. Black-footed ferrets. Alright. That's cool. Okay, we kinda deal with that guy as well. As I'm gonna go ahead and check on the OST, which did indeed not continue looping. Frankly, I do believe that the Blasphemous OST is actually incredibly fitting for this here. It actually works. It works pretty well. There's something I wanna do, or maybe miscellaneous? No. Not miscellaneous. It's obviously not security either. Hey look, we can make a crystalline floor, which looks pretty. Yeah, magic focal points and portals and whatnot. You know, we can do all sorts of those shenanigans. Yeah, all I need is some blue crystal. Interesting. Chitin bleached. Chitin plate. 20 chitin plate for the polished version, which is a bit more. Mushroom stalk planks, if we had mushrooms. Asphalt, which we can do just fine. Or like a big old eldritch slab of eldritch energy for the eldritch we that we are. What fits right in the middle too? Not a big one, though. Only the small one. Ocular sandstone floor. Ooh, red quartz. Red quartz would be so nice to have. Though I don't think there's any red quartz in existence right now. Is that an anima tree? Huh. Well, the more you know. Casual anima tree guest appearance right there. How's the big one doing? Expansion rate. 4/day. What, 4 tiles per day, you mean? It's going down, is it? Plant conversion radius goes up. Well, I guess it makes sense to go down because it has a bigger radius overall, right? It keeps going hard. Yeah, like a very, very decent chunk has already been turned, basically. So that's pretty cool. Can we harvest some more body parts? No, not yet. Okay. Soon then, right? Soon. Extreme infection. I assume you will die to that. Meanwhile, we have a bit of a medical dummy down here with severe malnourishment. It's a shame, you know. It's a shame he'll have to go that way, you know. Augment. Augment manipulation. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Speaking of manipulation, let's have everyone here level up, temporarily at least, their coordination. There we go. Everyone gets a little bit of it, you see? Just be a little better at it. Endangered animals. Now, I get it, you're endangered, but you're also in the wrong side of town, you see? If you sleep on a floor that has literal veins, with trees, with eyeballs, red mist everywhere, kid, I don't know what to tell you. You're probably wrong. You probably shouldn't be here. Let's put it that way. You most likely shouldn't be here. As yeah, we have the red tinged soil everywhere. And if I'm not mistaken, once the soil moves further, the crimson caps, for example, kind of dies. We got plenty of food for the time being, though. We had a big visit happen after all. It's a shame we can't eat whatever the fuck this really is, you know? Or like eat something that doesn't care about it. Bit of a shame. Bit of a shame, but oh well. It's the cards have been dealt, right? We don't really do much farming anyways. The only trees we should care about is this tree down here. And kind of failing in that aspect. Okay, I delete the radius up there. With the ocular tree, I may want to change the driest cast, you know? One of the doors, so the space is not used as a passage. I don't think animals care about it. I don't think animals are gonna be like, oh shit, the door's locked. Well, I'm not gonna go through there now. I think they're still gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go through there, I'm gonna go through there, whatever.
I don't care. I don't care. I still go through it. Fuck you.
Yeah, nah, it's fine. Like, it's okay. Because, yeah, even if I was to, say, hey, don't allow it, right? I mean, there is still, to be fair, there's still one mod that literally allows you to lock doors. I don't have that. I should really get that one. I really should be getting it. But, I don't have it. With that one, yes, 100%, it would work just fine. But we don't have it. So, all I can do is, like, not allow the animals to go in there. And not allowing it is basically meaningless. Hey, we made an eyeball. So, yeah, they're just still gonna go through there. If nothing else, we are leveling plants that way. If nothing else, we keep leveling plants. Let's think about it from the positive side of things, okay? We are leveling plants. This thing's kind of sleeping in here. But still, you know, we are making some sort of progress, you see. We are. Not a lot, but there's something that's happening. Medical emergency. Oh, is that you killing the ferret? Whatever just happened? Oh, Schmidt, let me take a look at you. You look kinda wacky. Man, Schmidt got that post-apocalyptic vibe going on here as well. With some brutal kiting and whatnot. I like it. I like it, for sure. Meanwhile, this guy is wearing a tail cap. It's pretty cool. That's one way of doing it. Yeah, now we get a bunch of bone marrow out of it. Yeah, so he was basically like my dummy for medicine, but I kind of grow tired of him as well. I definitely you. There we go. I move away. Yeah, just kind of casually death-knell him, and it's perfectly fine, you see. Now, I would need to deal with some of the torn-off limbs, and the best way to do that would be by, you know, getting the flesh crafter to turn them into literal body parts, like, you know, kidney over here, for example. That's one way we can do our things. How is that guinea pig still alive? Like, how's that thing surviving in the zone? You know, in the exclusion zone itself. How are they doing that? Doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't compute even. What does compute, however, is like this tree doing some very lovely work. Again, shame we couldn't have this be in the middle of our lair, you know? Shame it has to be next to it instead. Let's do some branding, shall we? Let's put Noof in as the target. 100% expected quality. Yeah, you know, it's just some cutting. I don't know, we kind of like this scarification after all, you see? And I'm sure people could use some, a bit of a ritual here and there, you know? They would benefit from it. Look at Faceless being super happy as well. Okay, I don't have too much going on there, not yet at least. So I can use the Psychic Death-knell, however, so yeah. Can you rate me after the stream if you don't kill your whole family? If you don't kill your whole family? Well, I guess you'll have to murder my family then, yeah. I suppose you gotta kill the whole family then, yeah. Let's get him away. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it's, that's a first. Haven't seen people like that yet. That's a first one. That's a first-time experience right there. Begging for rates? That's new. Alright. It's kind of like self-advertisement in a way as well. Yes, it's kind of like that in a way. Not quite, but also it is. That's a first. Huh. Huh. How peculiar. No, yeah, I'm kind of baffled by that. That's the first time I've seen that. Hey, how dumb do you have to... Give you the pump action shotgun real quick in the meantime. Like not only, like, basically threatening as well. I know it wasn't serious, probably. But, yeah, that's definitely not a way to make a good impression, that's for sure. So let me make a lesson out of this whole thing. Don't beg for raids or follows or anything like that. It just looks really bad. And don't tell people you killed their whole family if they don't. I don't think they're gonna do it, you know? I don't think they're gonna do it if you do say that, you know? It's a bit of a weird champ moment. Ah, yes. Lovely internet, don't change. Okay, I see you got a bunch of human fist bruises right there, which makes perfect sense considering you were in a social fight not too long ago. If you have more than one of those cancer fangs growing on you, you know, just go ahead and use the bonus you get from the coordination thing. There we go. So, we are researching the magic circle right there, which is good. Because I want to get the big thing in the middle here. You know, again, can't have the tree for some reason. Might as well go for something better, right? Or at least something that won't casually change into a completely different item. I also like the clipping that's happening here. It looks like a hologram in a way. Yeah, the whole rooftop situation, I think it's fine having that little plus symbol down there be a bit of light, you know? I think that's perfectly okay. Again, we're gonna make a bit of a magic circle here. Now, since our food situation seems to be kind of okay, I would be willing to go outside and, check on a few things. AK, see who I can murder. You know? I think it's about that time of the day again, you see? Yeah, the Val Sanguine. We do have a farming worksite next to us, a hunting worksite here, castle ruins, which may have some stash, more hunting, abandoned biotech lab, and a mining worksite, which, to be fair, I don't really use. Personally, I like the abandoned biotech lab the most. So, what if? There's the mountains. Yeah, it's the mountains. Mountains ain't good, kid. Hypothetically, who's pretty good on their own? Who's a good solo individual? I think you're pretty good. You're pretty good. If I was to give you food, you'd still probably struggle. Considering the food would rot. You know? That's the big issue right there. It'll rot. There's 1.1 days to go there. If it wants to go down here, it's 0.9 days. More doable, of course. More doable. Yeah, same with Sandon, Faceless. Well, always travel in pairs, by the way. Don't travel alone. Traveling alone usually doesn't end well. Well, we can set you as Steed. And maybe we'll send in Sai. Sai will be the other one. Sai will ride the blob. Because why not? Travel supplies would be enough. But also not really. So, I'll send them out. I'll save the game real quick. And, let's go in. Let's move in. Right, yeah, this weapon I don't care about, the Ikawa. Hey, look, food. Fresh meat. Could do some harvesting of body parts there. If we're gonna be a little cheeky. I get it, you were about to leave, I understand that. What if, you know, what if you were to just kind of quickly, you know, just, yoink? Cool. Okay, be gone. We get a finger out of this. Visitors! Well, guess what, boys? We just got ourselves some more food. That's right. Let's send you two down here. Let's not send you two down here. Because you're still getting there. Also, what are you wearing on your head? A cloth baklava. Okay, to get this straight, the cloth baklava is better than the alkaline chunk stelic crown? I don't think so. You're gonna change it right now, kid. I think you'll be changing it, actually. Okay, everyone's sitting on at 90%. While, it's Faceless, he is leaving. He's going away with his caravan. any moment now. Meanwhile, these two brave or foolish souls are entering the Ocular Woods, which, again, sounds like a really, really stupid idea, personally speaking here, but, if they can't be helped, you know, what can you do? So you're down here, and you're up there. I feel like the mount makes you slower than if you were to walk normally. Just saying. That's the impression I'm getting. You actually may just be... Wow, that's huge mining. Ah, a dirt mole. A dirt mole, you say? You also used to be an excavator, huh? And a baseliner who was absolutely insignificant. Well... That is interesting. How to best get your genes into me? Let's think. I don't want to kill you. Yeah, I certainly don't want to murder you. What if you get an egg and you get an egg? What if we give you guys eggs? You know, it's like Eastern, you know? It's like some Eastern event right there. The dirt mole's running. Oh, he runneth. What if I psionic dash towards him? Well, he'll be hurt. Well, it's, combat. I blasted off the man's shoulder. He is still getting away, though. You want to, recruit those guys? No, I just want his genes. I didn't even want him, you know, I just wanted his genes, you see? All we got is the lesser one. Oh well. What a shame. Saw you there? Oh, we're still waiting for, hey, you know, how about we don't form the caravan with you and, you know, how about they just kinda leave, you know, without, like, that thing. Yeah. But at mining. Oh, I don't care about it mining. Do we look like we're mining? We don't really mine. We don't really do any mining. We're done mining up here and that's really been enough ever since. They never need it again. So, it's fair. It's a fair thought, but you really don't need it. If anything, I need more like the tree chopping, you see? But, yeah, no, I just wanted his genes because they are, like, good at melee. They have, like, dark vision, which could be pretty nice, and I don't think I have. There's all of those things. We could have gotten into one of our individuals, but sadly, it didn't happen. Hey, Rocketman, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Been a while. What's that? Yeah, that's some, flame-proof leather pants. Say, are your pants flame-proof? No, they're pigskin. How about you as the guy who does a lot of flame stuff? Doesn't, you know, like, go ahead and don't wear the pants. Like, not flame-proof. Anyways, clothing. I did not do clothing. Fuck you. Hold on. Clothing. Okay, yeah. Well, whatever that was, whatever I enabled, I disabled it again by spelling clothing again. Okay. Clothing. Cloth. Apparel. Yeah, it's apparel, isn't it? Apparel. Apparel, there we go. Yeah, so... I don't care about the noble stuff. What does qualify as utility? Okay, utility is fine, armor's fine. Headgear might be fine. Magic is cool. I don't mind that. It's weird. Yeah, I don't want the rumination things. The rumination things are very busy. There's a lot of stuff going on. And the RNN apparel. Yeah, let's say no to those, mainly. Yeah, those are like the big ones. Those are like the big ones that clutter a lot of your space. Okay, apparel. Get rid of you. And this one. Again, those are the big clutterers right there. Frankly, I also don't care about noble gear. Or clothing. So we can get rid of this too. There we go. Nice. Yeah, they should just kinda, throw those things out, you know? Let's make like an arbitrary, dumping stockpile out here. We just kinda allow everything, you know? Anything and everything, you know? If we don't want it, we just put it on the pile. There we go. Okay, yeah, shelter for person, is fleeing troubling political situation and wants to hide out in Valsing Green. Not a bad place to hide, people won't look in there most likely, but I will kill you. Need a free, bedroom, that satisfies this title requirement of night. Oh, we need to satisfy a nice requirement for a bedroom. Oh, I'm sorry that the meat canyon doesn't have enough satisfaction for you, bro. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Boo-hoo. Cry me a river. Won't you? Surprised you're still alive. Spatula, how about you do the thing real quick? Oh yeah, might as well do. It would be a waste, wouldn't it? It's just psychic death now, her. Good. Yeah, just explode her brain. That'll usually do the trick. Alright, I would also like a sentinel inside of the, holy chamber, quote-unquote. The unholy chamber. That or the game just crashed. Please don't tell me you crashed. Maybe the sentinel was a little too much for the game to handle. I'm gonna just, no, wait, no, it's... We exist again. We exist again. Okay. Okay. Okay, I was getting worried for a moment. I was gonna get worried there for a little bit. Might have been paused as well. I just don't remember hitting the pause button at all. So there's that. Observation. Oh, it's those two. And those two just managed to get to the new place. Alright, you two. Yeah, that's our... You can't tell, but that's my mount. Now, the hunting log. Camp. Shelter. We have a dragon, and we have a creature. Both of which are gonna be terribly easy to kill. Frankly, I think Faceless himself could just take them all on his own, you know? Are we winning? Depends on what you mean by winning in RIMWORLD. We're not doing bad. We're making progress. So, by that definition, we are winning. And I'm also about to kill you, by the way. You're a very unfortunate soul. So yeah. Yeah, we are terrible people. As we should be. Oh. I guess they're just gonna walk past me. It doesn't seem like they do care too much. Getting clawed, getting... Mike, what did you just do? Was one of you guys getting washed by the arrow to the heart? Yeah, that would be pretty great, right? Thing is, like, Faceless has the whole reversal thing going on. Which is pretty huge. It's pretty huge. I transpose with you. Because I don't think you'll do what you think you will do. Faceless, you're vomiting a little. Ah, yeah, we can always use this. Yeah, give him a moment. It's vomiting a lot. You see, Kiki's grew angel wings, and you know she tends to. Anyways, what genes do you have? You're a baseliner, I see. You know, I will destroy your eyes real quick. Yep, there they go. There they go. I will also psychically death knell you. It's the equivalent of double tapping someone. And we're good. Yeah, it's a fucked up way to go, not gonna lie, you know? Because I'm an angel. Well, yeah, I mean... I suppose so, but, yeah, imagine, like, somebody exploding someone's eyes and then they proceed to, you know, explode their brain as well. Lots of exploding limbs, really, you know? Oh, insulting spree. That's, cool, that's cool. The force of God. Those darn Templars! GER! We got some frostlings in here, huh? And a nice butchering spot. Well, I don't think we can carry all of those back. You badge rolls, you know, made out of cloth. And arbitrarily useless pemmican. But I will take the table and the torch lamp because they look fancy. Alright, and those 2 sleeping bags. Other than that, we already cleared out this whole place down there. So we can move away. We can keep going again. Yeah, there's these 2 corpses, but I think that's alright. I'll take the fur, however. A recurve bow, I mean, it looks alright, but, traveling supplies, obviously, we'll take everything with us. Especially the pemmican. Lovely pemmican. Yeah, I want this marble table. It's mine. Yeah. There was another room. That's okay. We basically can select everything from this menu. That's fine. I will take the skull of Mike with me. And butchering table, which we don't need, so I think we're okay. Keep the corpses where they are. Cool. So they did their thing. By the way, welcome to my home. Welcome to my humble home right here. This is where I live and conduct my process of continuing to live. My home, I live in the self-made eyeball meat forest. And yeah, my corruption is spreading very nicely, you know. Most of my house is now covered by it, which is very lovely, mind you. And yeah, before you know, the whole map will be nice and red. That's right. Oh, you're just insulting each other right here? I like the little starter to special I got there. I know I mentioned it in the last stream, but it's just so lovely, you know? Any rituals we can make? There's the Crimson Brand. Not really. There's not really any ritual, per se, that is available to us. Now, I know this room is kind of insignificant, considering we only use it to level up our plant skill in, I suppose. Look, there's a dead Merkling. 1.6%, huh? Look, Elder, I really think you should focus on the tree instead. Okay, what's he gonna do now? He's gonna meditate a little. Do you need to meditate? You need to eat. But you have plenty of food. At least 2 days worth of food. Yeah, he'd rather go and do this. Right. Now, there's something specific I'd need to do in this case. And that be manage areas. Earth sprites. I'll make a new area. And don't invert it. And in this area, we'll quickly mark it as area 2. Basically, all of area 2 will be inaccessible to the Elder, because he really needs to shift focus back there. He like really has to shift some of that focus, you know? If anything, I'll take area 2 and invert it. Yeah, I'll do that. And yeah, area 2 invert. Yeah, looking good. Looking good to me. Alright. Died because of poison. Yeah, I guess the soil itself might be a little poisonous to these little mushrooms. Maybe. Again, if nothing else, it's some nice, you know, plant training for everyone else. Okay, he's doing actually what he's meant to do. That's taking care of that Granulian tree, so we can get those corruptor dryads going, so we can make more of these trees, so we can make more corrupted dryads. There's a simple give and take. Yeah, meanwhile, we're gonna get rid of the corpses inside of the room here. Caravan should be just fine. Turning some of the bones into actual bone marrow, so we can eat that. Also, activate some of your abilities right there. Also, you don't die of cancer. As one would, as one would. Yeah, I would need a bit of a rooftop here if I actually want to work on the outside. During the daytimes. Since we do hate doing that after all, you know, we absolutely hate that. Yeah, man's slow on food. But damn it, he is committed if nothing else. But, don't be, please, don't be so committed to it. Yeah, we got a bunch of red wood. Now that red wood, could absolutely, certainly be used to, increase the storage capacity of my place. But, for the time being, I think it's okay if we make another stockpile zone on the top here. You know, like your usual stockpiling area. And we'll go with, apparel. We'll just say no to the rumination stuff. And the RNN apparel. Because I really don't want it. Even the tabards can be a little clogged up. Okay, caravan's back. The boys have returned to Val Sanguine. Good old Sai and good old Faceless down here. Which, Sai, you might as well go ahead and make some ocular sprouts down here. It's a little, barren, you know? Yeah, let's, populate it with some ocular trees, you know how it is. Yeah, originator, we don't care about the originator. Frankly, I still don't know what the originator deal, like, what his deal even is, right? He just kinda exists. He does whatever the originator does. Meanwhile, I guess we'll learn how to hover. Float there, menacingly, is what we will do. Research, I come to notice we made barely any progress there. Pretty epic. Very epic, actually. Elder tries to calm down Schmidt. And I'll see if that'll work or not. Starvation of Spatula. We're so hungry, Spatula. We're so hungry. It's because you had a little boo-boo, right? It's gone now. Feel free to go out of your way and eat. For all I care, you can even eat the turtle. So we got this lovely new table, so we might as well slap that down there. And we got some more sleeping bags, at least one of them, which I suppose we could stuff somewhere. Yeah, say this room, or you know what, this room. That's right. Yeah, that'll work, you know. Plague. Fuck if I care about the plague. I mean, yeah, it's annoying, but we also should very well be able to out-heal it. Oh yeah, I also realized something. Uncooked soups, food in general, we don't put on the stockpile area. Food we're gonna be taking with us. Food is important enough to actually be indoors, you know, not outdoors. It's kind of a big thing. Tainted by being worn by a corpse, wearable by adult, quality normal, but I hope the quality itself is gonna go down too. For we don't need it. Alright, a little autosave. We got a little hieroglyphic table. And now? Feel like reading some hieroglyphs every now and then. Which I believe sort of made the whole room a little fancier, right? Yeah, we play blood chess, you know, while sitting around a meat block. And watching the table out of marble. It's only at minus 223 because of all the fluids on the floor, you know? Yeah, there's a lot of fluids. Same with this one, really. Who was my cleaning bitch, and why isn't the cleaning bitch cleaning? Less doctor, more cleaning. Less sawing, more cleaning. You haul once you're done cleaning. Ocular jelly self-tamed. It's very lovely. I like seeing that. Alright. Medical treatment needed. What are the chances that it's only this here, and it's really not needed? You know, need is such a strong word again, you see? We, really don't need to use a word like that. But thanks for the heads up, I appreciate it. I'm just gonna get some of the coordination in so people stop complaining about that. We'll get very little food. Bit of a downside living in a place like this here that is mostly... It's more meatball than anything else. Hence, I would kind of like some of the corruptor dryads to come out. And so we can get more granulian trees from corrupted as well. You know? So we, in turn, could have the ones that produce meat. Those are the ones that produce the pods. I'm thinking the tumors are the ones who produce meat. Yeah, 40 dryad meat every 2 days is what we'll get. And if we have plenty of them, if we have enough of them at least, we'll be fine to live off of the dryads, you know, reach a bit of equilibrium, more or less. As it doesn't seem like there's much of a season happening here. Yeah, technically it's winter, but practically it's still 13 degrees out here. So, not really too much happening. You are a disliked xenotype. How so? How so? Some disliked xenotypes. Oh, is it? Non-natural part? Some... Why are you... But you're Clot. Don't give me that shit, because this guy's literally also part something else. I don't get it. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have another RIMWORLD moment at our hands. Let me check this out real quick. Add xenotype, Clot. How many clots do I need to add? Are you now part of the crew? I am disliked xenotype. I'm a Clot. No one of the good types. But my Clots are the good type. But you are. You are the good type. How about we just remove this, man? This is creating more trouble than it's worth it, you know? Yeah, just remove the whole Clot thing. It's not worth it. Since it's pretty inconsistent with what a game does view as the original xenotype and whatnot, you know? Yeah, race is beyond my comprehension. Yes, it's part of the Eldritch stuff, right? Our way of thinking is so otherworldly that we just don't comprehend how racist my colonists are being. So, I'll have to tone down the racism on them, because I don't understand it. Growth rate 100%. Yeah, I mean, it's like 4 blocks outward every day. Which is quite a lot, actually, if you think about it. Considering how huge the circle is, you know, the circumference of it. A Merkling. Turkey. If I'm not mistaken, there's a few things we can go out of our way to kill. And we do have a hunter last I checked. Noof. Now, you are a hunter, yet you don't do hunting. How come? Because you're busy? Yeah, you are busy cooking. That makes sense. Cooking is priority number 2, hunting is priority number 1. Research is also number 2, by the way. And we also have a bit of a party. Thanks to Noof. Yeah, you do only research once you have nothing else to do. And the main thing you want to do is take care of the dryads. Alright? Dryads probably wouldn't be a bad idea to be indoors. No, probably not. I extract the tree. I plant the tree right there. Look, if I can't have the big tree in the middle, I'll have the small eyeball tree in the middle, alright? But one of those damn trees will be there. There we go. Changing drying cast for granulating a tree. I suppose. Yeah, they are important. Alright, there you go. Everyone, just to make sure, use your little abilities right here, so you don't have too much cancer on you, you know? Yeah, you know how it is, you know how it is. Customer, you in the meantime, we could send you out here and like turn all of these into the good type of tree, you know what I mean? You know, by the time the infection arrives there, it'll take a minute. There we go. Now that's better looking, you know, with some of the alien grass and whatnot in there. Also, the big tree here, the giant ash tree is about to get hit. And the game freezes again. Making me a little concerned. Ah, the album. Berries. Any mucin. Cold speed, heat, weakness. A master psychic. Weak melee damage. I don't think I want your genes. Kill them all. Mike. Don't be so bigoted, okay? We don't kill them all because they just happen to be a different species. We turn them into our species and that's how we kill them. Because they don't know how to survive being us, you know? We broaden their horizons, Mike. We don't kill them, we broaden their horizons. Alright, Noof, since you are the slowest member in the party, you'll have the honor of the first, the first sting. Yeah, the first sting goes to you. Yeah, you got someone. I sting the one with the, thing. I sting the one with the thing. I get this one down here, and let's say maybe we'll get this one there in Cost Lord. You might try and get the one down there, you see. Cool. Everyone done with their sting? Yeah? You see, the next step in the process would be implanting eggs. Technically. So it seems like some people are getting a bit of a cold, you know, some cold feet. If I wouldn't know any better. It appears like they're trying to run away. Which I wouldn't get why they would try and do that. But, yeah, you know, we'll see how far they get first, yeah? We'll see how far these guys actually make it. I know one of them is certainly not going to make it. Egg. Get egged. Hey, you seem to be the farthest away. Oh, guess what? You're not. Get egged on. Get egged. Get the egg. Yeah, it's like I'm pranking people, you know, like throwing eggs in their house. I'm just throwing eggs in their body. The entire caravan. Gone. Just like that. Just like that. The only guy who may survive is the dude on top of the land bed because he's being chased by the slowest one of us. You know? Yeah, everyone else seems to be spent. Yeah, Noof, don't bother. Don't bother, Noof. And, yeah, we'll go ahead and allow literally everything, you know? That's the beauty of being us. You know, free food. That's right. Pump-action shotguns, some machine pistols, you know, there's some food there. No, nothing too crazy, mind you. Once the land bat got absolutely nothing, and all he had was some beer. But you basically got these people bleeding out of their body, you know, either being implanted or being completely turned into something else entirely. Which, look, it's a furry version of our species. They do exist too. Again, what is the good thing they have? I guess Master Psychic. I guess that's the one thing they would have that's good. Of course they have a high libido. Am I even surprised that they have a high libido? Am I even surprised at that fact, you know? They're pretty good at having sex. Oh, medical treatment needed. Oh, it seems like the boy is, hold on. Don't be beaten by a pig. You can literally explode yourself, man. As the game freezes yet again. Royal Tribute Collector. Yeah. Royal Tribute. You know, I should have saved my stuff for you guys. Yeah, I should have saved my things for you. That's right. Should have done that instead. But no. Here we are instead. I took care of the caravan here instead of, you know, who. Harmful ability? That's the harmful ability that bothers you? So what did you get, as a gene? You know, what's the thing you got? Yeah, seriously, what's the thing you get? I don't know what the thing is he got. Frankly, I don't see it. Did you even get anything? I don't think he did. Now, I don't think he got any quirky thing. Hello, 30-piece. How are you doing? Welcome to, the fleshy bits. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. So, who's the tribute collector? That guy. And Frambos! We gotta kill those Frambos again. I know. It's always fun to do that. So, Noof, you seem to be the slowest one, but you do seem to have that one ability. So, let's see. If I could get you to implant an egg on the guy with the question mark, wouldn't that technically mean that they would just leave? Technically speaking, of course. Well, all I can see right now is we're getting some free food, you know, that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, tribute collectors, that's what I think of you. Who's this guy? Who is he? Who are you? He's a Neanderthal. Part of the collectors. Just looking at a blog post from a space game, nice. Nice. And I'm trying to make my corrupted tree more grown and more corrupted. That's right. That's all we're about, after all. Oh nice, people are dying. That's good, that's always good. You see, means more food, first of all. And second of all, if they're not part of a species, they will get dissolved by the acid that they release upon dying. So this one is like super dead. Right there. And more corpses. Always good for us, always good. Yeah, what we're lacking is like a actual freezer. That is something we would very much greatly benefit from. Now, keep some of the corpses more fresh. Now, if we want to stay somewhat medieval with our technology, then we'll have to be a little creative about how we go about that. I know that one way of doing it, I like the eclipse. I like how it looks right now. Or rather how it makes my place look. Yeah, yeah, I like the idea of the ice statue from Rooms of Magic. As that wouldn't be like that advanced, so to speak. And I still think it would kind of fit, right? It's more magical than anything else. And I don't know, these guys strike me like they wouldn't do too much, actual science, you know? They just don't strike me to be the type. Okay, let's get everyone down here, even including Noof. And then we'll deal with this Frambo in the most fucked up way I can do. Oh yeah, right, we have a psychic death knell. Shame he already died. Psy, up here, this one is still alive for 5 more hours, okay? Just kinda deal with him and come back whenever. We're gonna quickly do the Frambo thing here, you know? Surely it's only one Frambo that's gonna be coming after us first, right? So you melee attack him. Faceless, you activate reversal. And also go in and attack him. Spatula, you can stay in there. You can stay in the fight. Same with you. Schmidt. Schmitty. Gun. And pump action. And we should be okay, really. Should be okay against this, you know, big old Frambo. Okay, Sai, have you... No, you're still on your way. You're still, approaching the target. Okay, all we got are some light bruises. And when I say light bruises, I mean I almost lost some limbs. Yeah, some, very light bruises, you know how it is. Okay, now let's do a death knell. Right there. Any moment. There we go, lovely. Because you see, with the death knell, with that done and dusted, what we can do is go ahead and explode the Frambo's eyeballs in, once again, a really fucked up way, you know? Destroy eyes. Soon we can. Soon we can destroy the Frambo's eyes. Look, it's the most, strategically sound thing to be doing, you see? Melee attack him. Faceless, you go into. But sure, you have a gun. You use gun. And by the way, this thing doesn't have eyes, so surely, right? Being attacked by a bunch of, clots like we are, it's not gonna last long. Well done, everyone. Well done. Good job. I killed a Frambo. Why do I kill Frambos? First of all, they're kinda rare, you know? Frambos are somewhat rare to have. And, second of all, Frambo fur good. And, Frambo horn also good. I like Frambo horn. Because you need that horn for certain magical items as well. For whenever we'll actually research magic, that is. Or, you know, research magic more. How about I distance myself, because I know I can hurt myself with my own psychic stuff, and blast them. Touché. I'd think you'd be dead by now, but no, that thing is still hanging on. 3 hours, lost both eyes, and the body's just hurting. Cut up in so many pieces, you know? Bleeding extremely severely. Die. Please. Just hanging in there, you know? Oh. Yeah, they're just unicorns without a magical blood, you know? That's not half wrong. It's really not half wrong. I go ahead and psychically blast them one more time. Okay, I'll leave. Yeah, you enjoy the rest of your 2-hour life. Yeah, there's that. Okay, I see Sai with his little beanie down there. Yeah, that's fine. Why is there a dame dress? Shouldn't that be like disallowed? I mean, the weapons they check out, I didn't say they were not allowed. But I would need to deal with that clothing, eventually. Can't you go to that tailor bench and, like, disassemble clothes? Or can you only assemble them? No, you can only assemble, it seems like. Oh well. Oh well. I know the smithy allows you to smelt metal from slag. Or, yeah, smelt apparel. Destroy apparel. We can destroy some apparel. Hello, smeltable. No mega spider armor. Tabards are okay. Not these. Not bone armor. Not that. Not this either. That's fine. The fine power armor. Right. Yeah, you can get rid of ruminations. Yeah, get rid of those. Ignore magic equipment. Magic equipment, kinda cool. No burqa, no duster, no Altex things. Alright, we don't get rid of those. Or the heavy bandolier. We keep the parka. We can't get rid of the pants though. Nothing that has chitin or crab in the name, because again I think that is kind of fitting. Flag you can keep as well, we don't have that many of those. Frankly, you can keep the majority of armor, you know? I think armor is okay. Wait, no, it should be disallowed in that case, so it doesn't get smelted actually. That's right. Rumination headgear, yeah, get rid of that stuff, please. I don't care about the dame stuff and whatnot, boulder hats and so on, cowboy hats, you know how stupid that'll look. You can get rid of the flop hat, the jester head. We can keep the hoods, right? They are a little more fitting again. A shade cone, why not? Lake masks. You can get rid of these down here. Maybe not the veil. The veil we need. Get rid of that one. Wizard hat, yeah. Screw that. Let's get rid of it. Don't tell Das though. I think that's good. That's a good thing we have going on right now. So just do that forever. And both of these. So again, we just kind of get rid of some of the excess clothing that we absolutely don't need whatsoever. Because if I want clothes, I'll most likely make those clothes, right? Sure, I haven't made any clothes yet, but still. The point stands, right? I would like to make some chitin, right? Some chitin armor. Convert chitin plates to alpha chitin? What does that mean? We have EN sector chitin to chitin plates. Sure. Let's do that forever, I guess. Well, to me it sounds like turn not so good chitin plates into slightly better chitin plates, you know? That's what that sounds to me like. Turkey. We got a little turkey. Yeah, put him out there. Alright, how's that looking in terms of the various cancers we develop periodically? Oh yeah, right, the plague, I kind of forgot about it. Yeah, I forgot, people were suffering from a plague in here, that's not wrong. I kind of completely forgot about that whole thing. Yeah, there was like a little outbreak of the plague, and yeah, we don't care. I'm surprised those guys are still around here. Slowly but surely entering, or rather, slowly but surely my area's entering there. Oh, don't worry, little blob man. You can come into my home. That's fine. There is no escaping the corruption. When will you understand? There's no way to leave. I'd love the ocular warping. But I need ocular drives from the corrupted Grenolian tree to start the ocular warping after all. Now we did turn the ocular drives into the corruptor dryads, so we can get more trees. Makes sense, right? So, yeah, we'll just try and get this, as the mushroom farm really only serves to level up our checks again. Plant skill, right there. It's good to have it be somewhat high, so we can deal with, you know, those Grenolian trees. Right there. I also think it's funny on... Yeah, the spread seems to be going way more towards this direction here than here, but it's only what it seems like. It actually spreads in a circle, of course, but it kind of does look like it is because of like the house and like the stone that isn't turning corrupted, or like the stony soil. So that would check out in that sense. Oh, we also have some human meat right there. Noof. You can do some butchering, I'm sure of that. I'm positive you could work some on the chopping block right there, you see. Not gonna lie. Could use another butcher. Could use another one. I really do. Let's say we'll do it like this, you know, the double whammy butcher table. Like that. Speed penalty, bad temperature, what do you mean? 7 degrees is a bad temperature? Come on. I don't think we care. If anything, I believe the whole darkness thing, but really? That's what you're nagging about? I also stripped the literal carcass right there. I want you to wear its leather jacket. Because it looks cool. Yeah. Wear the trench coat. Looks better on you, you know? More like an assassin type of character. I mean... He looks very... He looks like a... Looks interesting. Put it that way. He looks interesting. Okay, how's the tree doing? The tree doing very much... Pretty good. It's doing pretty well. Yeah, we'll have to start the process of smelting the clothes soon enough. But again, that's in due time. They got different priorities right now assigned to them. Yeah. It's like that one Star Wars character. You don't believe how little that narrows it down. That one Star Wars character? I mean, let's see again. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of a Snork. Or Snorker, whatever they're called, and a Stalker. Like those zombies that leap at you with like the gas mask. They had like a long thing down here. It was like kind of like burned to their face or something like that. That's what he kind of reminds me of. Star Wars character? I mean, could be. I wouldn't know. It's been ages ago I've seen like the original trilogy, and it's been ages ago, or it'll be ages, until I actually watch the new ones, because I am not really planning on doing that. What if Noob was to have a bunch of grenades as well, for no particular reason, you know? Dude, there's a pyromaniac incendiary launcher for Noob. I'm telling you, that's the future for him. That's his future, right there. Drop one of the revolvers. Yeah, drop the worst one and equip the incendiary launcher. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. What do you mean Hunter lacks weapon? Hunter literally is packing revolver, flamethrower, grenades, and used to have a melee weapon. Used to have one. Maybe equip that back. I don't know. Maybe do that. Magic research. Going extremely slowly right now. Depressingly so, I dare say. Platoon. Well, I'm so curious. I'm gonna look it up right now. Plocoon. Who's this Plocoon character you're on about? Plocoon. Plocoon. Ah, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh, dude, 100%. Yeah, I can, yeah, definitely. I can see that. I can see that. He is a bit of a freak as well, isn't he? Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah. You know, that's one of the characters I kind of forgot existed. But I distinctly remember thinking he was really cool. Just because of him looking the way he does. I was like, yeah, Plocoon kinda cool. Yeah. Yeah. I get you. Yeah, like, again, it's been like forever ago I've seen anything Star Wars in general, right? But, yeah, no. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, home zone. I see you're starting to clean there. Keep in mind, these don't count as our home zone. Those are fakes. The real home zone begins around here. It's mainly this. This is the main home zone area you'll have to bother with. Visitors? Are they still there? Oh, you... Human such a... Wait. But... You're just one of us. Wait, why is one of mine traveling with you? What the hell? What's wrong with you? Have you been turned, and did they actually accept you, or did they banish you? Are they here to deliver you upon me? Well... Either way... looks like we'll be stinging some people if I could, that is. And... It's your lucky day, I suppose, kids. It's your lucky day. But, do take care to... I literally own this thing now and it's still, like, alive. Where are you going? What is the point of your continued existence? And why do you dare be here? I'm telling you, wait like 7% more and I'll kill you. You won't even know what hits you in 7%. 6 now, technically. That's right. But, what if? What if we were to start a bit of a psychic bombardment? Well, just a lot of fun. A lot of the fun. Well, if we were to, then we can't, because apparently it already took my mana preemptively, I suppose. Come on, guys, hang around for like 2% more. It'll be fun, it'll be quite a party, I promise you. Don't worry, not even the traitor of our kind is gonna be safe in there. That's right. Okay, you get a sting. You get a sting. I might let you live. But then again, I'm not known for my mercy here. Oh, he's trying to run. Oh, he's trying to run. But you know what his problem is? He's a little slow. He's a little slow, it seems like. What's that, nervous? Oh, I bet you're nervous. Oh, I bet you're very, very nervous right there. I would be nervous seeing something like that chase me and making like a weird slurping sound, you know, just being after me and being like, you know, like all the time, like that's all you hear, like behind you, and it's like, oh, a little nervous, a little nervous. Is that that is a scarab mace. That's great. Hey, how about you come out here and eat our brains real quick, you know, psychic stuff and whatnot. Pop. Yeah, job done. Well, that's all I needed. Because Now he gets more Psycast XP basically that way. Well, I also go ahead and do the same thing on the other one out here, so she'll be actually dead. Although, thinking about it, maybe we do not. The reason why we do not is that, basically, the reason we do not is because that way the corpse will stay fresh for a little longer, you see. Alright, so by the way, even if you don't use melee, or rather, sorry, if you don't use ranged, you will go ahead and equip one ranged sidearm. Alright? Since I just kinda want you guys to be packing some heat just in case, there'll be a little freaky meat mutant with a fully automatic Uzi back there, you know? A Uzi! That's right. Okay, yeah, we got a lot of normal wood and we got a lot of not so normal wood. Really, all I am waiting for is like the whole ritual circle to be researched, right? After all, that's why we do have 2 of these ritual circles placed right there. I'm also gonna say, hey guys, go ahead and do this forever. So in case you know there's 2 people who want to work on it, there can be 2 people to work on it. Let's make this party 2 for you. It's basically just butchering, folks, you know. Well, you don't seem to do anything else but mining and quarry, so you can focus on cooking, so to speak. Other than that, everyone seems to do pretty okay for themselves right now, which is great. One thing I could do, however, is that's the dash, that's the blast. I like the blast. Decreases the cost of it, increases the chance of multiple projectiles, and power up the side blast. Yeah, make it stronger. Why not? For the faceless, we can apply the momentum, and if special I can do anything, it'll be better golems. Because again, there's one here. There's one there. There's one here. And there's one in here. In case someone wants to come in here, those drones will activate and start wreaking havoc upon anyone who dares enter. Another thing I could do is hide the zone. We know that we're storing things in there. Well, I don't need to have it highlighted all the time. It's okay. After we have it hidden back here too. And yeah, that's fine. It's okay. Faceless, you see my little idol back there. Bored perhaps? Well, there's not too much you can do, granted. There's not really that much you do. The people we have forcibly converted. They're still up here. How about we move up a little and have Faceless make a new limb out of this one. Again, the hope is that it's gonna be a leg. It's an ear. More like smaller limbs I make out of people. Maybe I need a bigger corpse to make bigger limbs. And I was saying like maybe a Neanderthal or perhaps something more like akin to a rhinoceros. Who knows? Maybe. Could be. Could be. Oh dude, look at that infection spreading so nicely. And the water as well, look! Yeah, there's some red water here. It's turning into blood. Ah, that's pretty cool. Streamlabs. What the fuck? Streamlabs, don't do that. Wait, Streamlabs, you were mine. You were my boy before. What happened? Streamlabs. You silly goofus. Oh, Schmidt. I suggest you do walk away. Streamlabs seems to be a little hostile. Ouch. Yes, that hurt. Okay, listen. We may need to melee attack Streamlabs a little bit here, you know. Streamlabs is a little hostile. As we use the cancers to heal up. You could use it to gain more coordination before you go in there. And do a bit of a reversal as well. Yeah, reversal, so, I didn't need to do this right now. I really didn't. Can I just walk away again? Dude, Streamlabs about to shoot me! I think we'll just let Streamlabs be Streamlabs for now, you know? Look, we just bumped into it a little. Streamlabs, I'm sure, will forgive me soon enough. After all, we are trying to tame it, alright? We're trying to tame it again. It went wild, it went feral, alright? Who handle? Who done do the handle? 0, 0, 0, 0? Nah, 0 as well. And just plainly doesn't have it. Okay, well, so much for handling. Oh, look, it's Streamlabs! Streamlabs saying the Discord link right there. No, wait! As it's trying to kill me, it's hey, here's the Discord, by the way. Oh. Who? Oh, the Elder. Are you trying to go after the Elder? The Elder will retort. Well, that was a lot. There go your paws and one eyeball. I hope you learned from your mistakes, Streamlabs. Rest in piss. It's a shame we did make it out of a ritual after all. It's actually kind of valuable. And it's actually pretty strong too, looking at it right now. But, it's a little too hostile. I might have pissed it off a little more than I needed to. That, and I don't know why it's not going after any of the muffalos or the deers and whatnot that are in the wild, you know, why it had to go after me. Well, doesn't matter now. Frankly, this thing's gonna bleed out soon enough, you see. Alright. Listen, kid. I'll melee attack you. Because you asked for this, alright? Dad and I might level up some of my melee stuff too, you know? Alright, Streamlabs, I hope you learned your lesson. Now, he has no Scarify. Oh, we need to do that. Yeah, scarification ritual, everyone. Scarification ritual, please, please. We need to efface this beast card. Right there. It's about that time. Yeah, I kinda forgot about that whole thing, you see. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do that very thing. Okay, we're waiting a little bit. Elder has to actually get the guy. We're just kinda standing there. Yeah, we'll just leave Streamlabs to bleed out. We'll make a new one whenever. Meanwhile, there's a lot of ocular jellies in the middle chamber. It's nice to see that the middle chamber is probably the densest red fog. You know? And also, I'd like to think that this place is like a Migo encampment in CDDA. aka it's super humid and extremely warm in here, although it says only 9 degrees Celsius. Let's pretend it's way warmer than that. Like, it has to be, right? It has to be. We're like in a massive meatball, right? That's where we live inside of, technically. At least that's what I'm trying to make it look as, you know? It might not be quite, but hey. Quest available, Dark Host. Oh? A sanguine folk named Damon is looking for a safe place to meet with one other sanguine folk, and he won't be tracked. Their leader, Damon, is asking you to host a meeting in Valsanguine. That's very fitting, actually. Yeah, that's actually very fitting. If you accept 2 sanguine folks who arrive from Valsanguine from different directions, they will spend several hours discussing their own secret issues before departing. They promise to give you your reward before they leave. About single things, there are ageless, deathless, superhumans powered by archaeotech created, organized and bloodstream, blah blah blah, boring vampire. Xenogerm implantations. Describe that. One member of the group will implant a xenogerm to a colonist of your choice. That's when you cast into one of them. Ah, so we'll have a vampire meat monster, I see. I like the idea of the quest, but the rewards are kinda shit. You know? Like, I could get a better reward out of this. Now, say I accept this here, right? So I accept having one of my lads be a vampire. Also, how are you doing, Skypian? Welcome. And, yeah, we get scarred here. Whenever the sanguophages show up, instead of them turning one of me into them, we'll just have us turn them into one of me. You know what I mean? That's right. It was satisfying. A satisfying ritual. And this lad down here also is going to be very happy, because he has been very much satisfied with being scarred. Right there, +5. The whole region is covered in the sublime gaze of the ocular trees, a physical seat of mortality. Yeah, what he said, here they are. We got the vampires now. Yeah, one here and the other one there. This one is also like a chain shotgun wielding geomancer. And this one wields also a chain shotgun. Would be a shame if something was to happen to those vampires, you know what I mean? Again, it's extremely fitting they would choose this place to actually discuss their meetings in. But, practically speaking, you know, they are the prey, not us. And this one's playing with fire right now. Oh boy. Oh, you're like asking for it. Oh, you will discuss the matters within my abode? Well. I mean, you won't hear me complain. Also, look, tiny slime. Tiny ocular jelly. Look, all I'm saying is... Oh. Blood torch? That's badass. I want one of those. Bro, where my blood torch at? Okay, listen. Here comes the fun part. They might be discussing their business right now, but what they don't expect is to suddenly... Oh. Deathless people are immune to parasitic implantations. Shit. Shit. Mumble. 13 hours? I don't think they're gonna be talking about it for so long. We would have to, knock them out somehow, you see. I also don't know if I want one of my boys to be a vampire too. The deathless bit is fun and cool, but you do need a place for it to death rest. And you also kind of need to drink blood pretty frequently, but you will not have to sleep. I'm thinking about the Elder. Oh shit, that's a lot of people. Hey, they're packing some heat. Yeah, sanguophobe hunters. Makes sense they would be packing as much heat as they are, you know? That actually makes perfect sense. They're actually pretty good at shooting, and they all have quite a passion for it. Well, with the exception of certain individuals. But, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just getting up there, yeah. Would mean that you need prisoners for blood. Don't think it's a good idea, yeah, I don't think so either. And I kinda wanted to eat them, but, the situation changed a little. Okay, they're like, opening fire back there a little. The Elder can do a bit of a psychic storm. The Elder has to come out, though. Ocular Jelly 1! No, you monsters! What the fuck? Do the thing! Okay, that's fine. We can start spewing fire. We do have hand grenades. I'm sure some of them are hurt now. Yeah, see, I blasted off the man's jaw and index finger, you know? But the genes, though! It's all about the genes in the end, you know? Okay, this may set my house on fire, but... I killed one of them. Just like that. Reversal. And, it's the wrong guy. You go in melee here. But you can deal with him. You probably will equip this thing right there. Remember what I told everyone about the mandatory ranged weapons? Well, it's time to use those bad boys now. Funky Slash. Side-eye, no! Sorry. What the fuck? How much damage did that do and what did it do? Shot off his head. That's fair. It's very fair. Gravity well slowed. Might have something to do with that whole thing. Well, there's a good chance that would actually do me in. Yeah, the gravity well kind of fucked. The whole gravity well thing. Yeah, this probably wouldn't end well, and there's a hand grenade somewhere. About a hand grenade. Well, see, we are lacking defenses in certain aspects, right? Oh, hey, look, it's the actual vampires. They do come out and help me a little. Hey, Faceless, I'm happy to see that you're still doing well. You know, all he has going on is he missed a few eyes. Now, that went pretty terribly. Let's try that again. That went pretty shit. You know? So let's try that whole thing again. You know, maybe we don't use the grenade launcher when the enemies are a little too close and me forgetting about it for a split second being like, yeah, there's a grenade and we die. Yeah. That's right, that's right. I only spoke since we're going. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty. Yeah. Initially, I just wanted to use the vampires as my personal gene bank, but again, seems like we won't be able to do just that. Seems like we won't be. What if we go for the top? Again, they're just vampires. I hope they also keep the blood torch there. There goes the jelly. No, don't go! They're gonna shoot you! And what the fuck that was? You're gonna do that? Okay, reversal activated. Do you think the Elder can activate a psionic storm already? I hope so. That'd be pretty pog. The Elder's doing something. Oh, there goes the jelly. Schmidt! No! The boy has been gotten. Which is perfectly fair, if I'm honest. That plays down a bit of a shield thing. It's all up to the melee boys now. I could send down the Elder here, as they are beating up the vampires. Look, the worst case scenario is simply that we don't get a vampire genes, which I'm fine with. Alright? I'm cool with that. What I'm gonna do is summon a horde of Eilings, say like right there. Since we can, might as well. Oh, another Ocular jelly's gone. Okay, one of them splooged all over the place there. We get a bunch of eyeballs. That's right. Here comes the Elder. The Elder realizes that he has a bit of a lack of... Yep. The Elder realized right then and there he had a bit of a lack of equipment. A bunch of the summoned Eilings going down. Smitty. I don't. Melee attack this one. Yeah, there go the Eilings that have been summoned. Again. Makes perfect sense, right? That they would. Smitty, how about you equip that one shotgun? How's Spatula doing? He'll live for a little longer. Yeah, the Elder was kind of a bust. Bit of a throw there. Oh, there goes Faceless. He actually does die for good. You gotta beat Blasphemous. It's a fun game. It's a really fun one. Can't go wrong with it. Yet one of those guys here has some ability that really makes it rough. Let's try again, okay? Yeah, one of those enemies has like some quirky ability that keeps getting me. Like, faces died fairly instantaneously right there. So I like the psychic bombardment. I kind of failed to use that properly. We do have a triple rocket launcher if we need to. The Ifrit didn't use his flame breath, which was a big minus on my part. Alright, faces, you good. Shotgun. Gun. Gun. Different gun. Yeah, let's get her down there first, alright? Let's get her, Ocular. We're not the fastest, is the thing. We can possess people. You, what are you? Chaos Mage? Is that what you are? Succubus? I guess so, huh? Dude, look at that Vegeta haircut. Damn. And an Ice Mage. Ice Mage and a Succubus, I guess. That's what we got. Okay, there's some snow. Fake snow, that is. That's what we just got. Some Ocular Genis will die. I think that's kind of inevitable. Alright, so here's the thing. Here's the deal. Here's what we need to do. One of you has a shield pack. Bloody use it. We summon an Eiling Horde. You deploy the shield pack. Actually, no. You stay where you are. You stay where you are. You deploy the shield pack. You summon the Eilings. And you do some quirky stuff. Just deploy the shield pack. Deploy the shield pack. The shield pack must be deployed. So where was the shield pack at? So, about that shield pack I told you to deploy. It's about that one. You know? So what happened there? Tell me. Please. Please go ahead and say so. What was that about? I wonder. Or if nothing else, that does show us the lack of our defenses, you know, and how much we relied on our abilities here and there, you know, to deal with certain encounters. Now, if there's a bunch of well-armed, if there's a well-armed militia out there like this one right now, then we do happen to be in a bit of a predicament. Okay, you gun, everyone gun, except for the one. Sign, you soon summon the Eiling Horde. You swap to slightly different gun. I see you with the shield pack. Okay, now it's been deployed. Alright. So, you move here. And you also move up. Elder. I don't know if you can. Do a bit of a Psychic Storm, but do a bit of a Psychic Storm. It might be good enough. Just might be. And then we spew some fires on those guys down here. Okay, we got some of them. That's good. Now keep gravity. Alright, listen. We detonate. I don't know if that did a lot. It definitely did something now, okay. The wall's gone. But that's fair. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, hit the other guy with the other incendiary launcher. You guys gonna obviously, well, focus fire the ones down there. So you got him. Again, reversal for you. Yeah, there's people falling down on their ass. Ain't cool, ain't cool. Right, he is blind. Something to keep in mind. I can't possess people. I think I will. Smith. Oh yeah, and the creme de la creme, right? The whole Eiling Horde. If we can, that'd be great. Come on, Sai! Shit! Sai, you good? Sai, did you... No, you didn't manage to, you didn't. Come on, Sai, just a little longer. Schmidt died. We got the ice out. We got the eyeball horde. Okay, guys, please be very careful right now. Yeah, we're gonna get a few notifications about the islands dying. However, it seems like we've beaten it. Some island died, that's fair, that's fair. Okay, Faceless, hurting a lot. Sai, hurting, but not as much. You can use abilities right there. Which, we could have done earlier too. Yeah, the summit islands will be dying now, bit by bit, piece by piece, person by person. You have a few cancers, and a bit of a snowball. That somebody just made you bleed. Yeah, that's Smitty. Poor Smitty. Rest in peace. Neural heat, safe. That's fine. Your rescue. You need to do some tending there. Okay, we got another guy down there. They're all falling back, slowly but surely. Don't think you can, well, you can't try and rescue them. Where's Faceless? There he is. Okay, you rescue him. You pull out your guns if you're, not currently, doing any rescue attempts. Yeah, you go get him, eyeballs! Yeah, you get him! Yeah, they better run, they better run. Alright. So we did it to, a satisfying degree, I think. I can deal with this, I can deal with this. Bit of a wall gone, it's okay. We'll just make a new one there. A bit of a guy dead, it's okay, we'll just get a new one, you see. It's all going to be fine. Mainly we have to deal with the fires that we caused ourselves. And then some. So let's go ahead and do just that, shall we? Death in 8 hours, mind you. And death in a little sooner. Do tend to these two. That's your main priority, okay? Fires are secondary for you. Got a few other lads dealing with that. Yeah, you do the other things. Bio-coated pump action shotgun, auto pistol, awful. Some pretty interesting guns around here. I like the chain shotguns, I wouldn't say no to those. Yeah, Schmidt, dead die, and yes, we do have a blood torch here that is now mine. Again, kind of fitting, considering it's a blood torch. But, yeah, so you should be okay, you shouldn't die now. So that's fine. Would have almost had a chance to get some death notes off, but, don't think that'll happen. Let's allow everything as well. Some people are burning to death back here. Some of them I really don't care about. The sanguiphobes, both are dead. The same. But then again, I don't really care. Okay, Faceless is back up. You're gonna heal. You're gonna move out there, alright? After you know, maybe take care of yourself. That is, once you get the required rest that you need. Though I can respect the grind. I can respect it, you see? You know, dealing with the fire first and foremost. Okay, the Elder will be perfectly fine. Sai is going to heal Faces, whether he wants it or not. And let's maybe mainly get the ones that are like right here, you know, like all the ones that are like imminent. Again, Faces, you're kinda bleeding. Kinda bleeding back there, buddy. How about, you know, take a bit of a power nap? Or at the very least, we'll stop the bleeding, you know? It's probably the more important part. So we're gonna stop the fires on those guys here, so we can eat them. You know, they're already cooked, they're already well done, after all. Bit of a battle indeed, but one that we won with some losses. Now we did have to pull out our you know, the few aces we had, but we did it. Alright. Looking good now. Fire seems to be mostly under control now. So we can shrink. We can shrink the home zone again. Into what it actually is. That's good. That's good. There we go. Increase it a little bit on the top there. No, go at it from the sides. Oh, that's increasing it again. Now remove some back there. Okay, we can take away from the sides here again. And we seem to be good. Alright. Home defended. And protected. And done all the other stuff that I needed to do. Plus, we got a bunch of food now. Which we can go ahead and use. You don't need the shotguns if you have one chain shotgun, you see. So that's all you'll be taking with you. Bone club, pigskin dust. Yeah, you can drop the bone club as well. You don't need it. Spatula. You have a pump action shotgun. Equip the chain shotgun instead. It do be, after all, a little better. And strip these corpses out here. I'd like their hoods. So, what are you packing? You're packing a bit of a baklava, which looks really dumb. Do wear a hood instead, preferably the darker one. Look at this stupid-looking vampire. What are you packing? You're packing some weird tail cap. Also get a hood, just because it looks more ominous that way. Yeah, that's way better. It's way better. Yeah, looking more like the part now, you know? Looking more like the part. Nettle hemp parka? What do you have? You have some armor. And some wolfskin t-shirts. That's fair. Well, Schmidt, he died. He died. What can we do with him? Where is Schmidt? Oh, he's being currently actively butchered. Oh boy. Oh, that got me so off guard. I suddenly started coughing. If we go to the Elder Ocular tree now, I noticed like a ritual we got, being the ocular shenanigans here. Let's see. Ocular warping, ocular funeral, ocular ascension. What it do? How does it work? Offer to the ocular lands. Granolian tree. There happens to be one right here. Well, let's do the thing, shall we? Schmidt was the guy! He was the dude, you know, to calm us all down, to talk to us, you know? Damn it. Do you have a certain role? Perhaps? Are you, like, important? If not, if you're not important, Spatula, what we can do is make you the Voivod, considering we kinda lost the moral guide, literally a moment ago. Bit of a shame. Oh, and he also has a bit of, what's his name, Spatula? Frankly, I don't know. It's just a randomly God-given name right there. Don't allow him. Don't do anything with it. Also, Spatula just happened to go on food binds, so, yikes. Yuck. Alright, but yeah, it's just a random name, you know? It's just a random name he just happened to randomly get. It seems like. Now, Noof, I don't know if you can do anything about this. But, pick up the frag grenades real quick, you know? Just do that real quick. And you prioritize working on the walls here so we can have a wall again. You know, make this actually an interior real quick. Repairs can happen later. Okay. The meatball healed again. They didn't get too far in, but it was still enough to be annoying. Special also happens to be the one individual who does happen to have the sentinels, of which I believe we almost lost one. Well, yeah, one granite sentinel did activate, as the walls did break down right there. Sure, not as effective as if we would have 4 of them fighting there at once, but oh well. It's 50% now, that's very lovely. Manhunter pack. Fuck are you? Raptors? Like what, actual dinosaurs? Pedigreed raptor. I guess I'm being attacked by raptors now, huh? That's a first. Anyone, like, in the process of dying down here, maybe? That I could, like... Death knell? No? Shit. Gang? Got a mission for you. There's been reports of increased raptor activity. Yeah. Kinda weird, isn't it? So we'll open up with some psychic blasts. We severely inconvenience one raptor by exploding its tail. Activate reversal. And I'll go in. I melee attack. Melee attack. You failed melee attack, it seems like. Alright. Just a few, odd birds back here, you know? That's all we're dealing with. One of them is dead. Oh, here comes the 20 melee, fighter that we have. We got bitten a little bit. He got still his reversal on, I believe, so he should be okay. Yeah, just some fucking raptors everywhere, huh? Do some of this, maybe? Maybe that'll help? Oh, it helped, alright. Oh, it helped almost a little too much. Oh boy. There was a lot of damage there. That's a lot of damage. Faces, you okay? How many limbs do you have? Oh no. Oh no, he lost his arms. He lost both of his arms. You know, psychic power is not to be underestimated, okay? There's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage, alright. Do not die. That'd be good. Yeah. Hey, Sai, you mind, you know, getting the guy who lost both of his arms, maybe? Sai, I don't think we have the time for hospital. Try and tend to him, like, right now, you know? Yeah, no, he never had eyes. See, that's where you're wrong. He never had eyes to begin with. Oh, look, he stood back up. Yeah, his eyes, he never had those. He was always blind. He was our blind fighter. Yeah, basically. Creeper, aw, man. Raptor kinda came back. You got a melee weapon. There you go, see? Hey, look, it's a hack. A hack that I won't be doing just yet. Surely you guys are heading to bed, right? Okay, Faces is fine now. You can, like, tend to yourself in the meantime. And Cosworth might be able to do the same. You know, just a little bit. Lost some toes, but those were gone for a bit. A kidney! Dude, no way! I happen to have, like, flesh kidneys somewhere around here, right? Unless that thing got destroyed or rotted. I recall having one. Oh, look, it's a triple rocket launcher right there. Well, good job, Spatial, on participating. Would have been pretty cool to have you at least. Just saying, you know, just saying. Death of Summoned Isling 8. They are only temporary after all. Capable of manipulation. No! His eyes. He'll need new eyes. I mean, arms, not eyes. Wrong body part. Is that a raptor? Alive? Not for much longer, though. It certainly is a bit of a setback. But we can do... we can still work with it, okay? I turned a vampire into meat. So he can still do his flash crafting. Now, Cosroad, if I would have to take a guess, isn't looking too good right there either. Yeah, the Randy Random's doing the Random Randy thing. Where, it's trying to kill me with raptors and vampire hunters. Mainly the vampire hunters. The raptors were unpleasant, that's for sure, but they weren't as bad. You know? Oh, there's an ear? Isn't somebody missing an ear? Like, isn't there like somebody with, yeah, you lost an ear. We could add a flash-crafted ear once we actually have the, medicine for that. Whenever that'll happen. Okay. 4 hours, huh? 4 hours. Well, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. You will not die. That's for sure. Look, if the guy who lost both of his arms survived, then you'll be fine as well, okay? He literally lost both arms. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it one bit. You're okay, see? Just a little bleeding there, you know, a little bleeding. Tend to him some more, please. Yeah, 17 medical as well. It's pretty good. Okay, how are we looking? Manipulation is going up again. Faceless, you can quote-unquote heal. Console laying on the floor there. You still have your mental breaks. Bit of a shame. Look, I'm gonna try and calm both of you. At least I'm gonna try and calm you down. Oh, you're female. I never realized. You know, you didn't really look like a female. Then again, you know, it's the proboscis, right? It's proboscis. It's all about it. Try and calm him down. Little noob. It's the horns, you see. Females always have horns, too. In the alpha female with 20 melee, I'm just saying. Okay, you sure suck at that whole social thing, which checks out. You do have a -8 after all on that. Oh, look, a flash-crafted nose. Lovely. Well, again, we do have a blood torch. I mean... Hey, why not slap the blood torch, like, into the metal room? Wouldn't that be a little more, cool? Wouldn't that look better? Yeah, free blood torch from those vampires. I'm just saying. Looks pretty cool. Very fitting, one might even say. So the middle bit's now illuminated. There we go. Yeah, just gotta wait for these guys to, finish up their, tantrum. Frankly, we don't even need to wait for that anymore. Never mind. We can do the role change right now. Especially I can become, the new Voivod. Maybe we'll keep Psy out of it for now. There we go. Let's do the ritual, so we can do the, funeral. At least we can do the funeral efficiently then. And Noof's trying something, but it's okay. Oh, was Noof part of it? Ah, shit. Cancel role change? I mean, we only have one person watching. I like how I can cancel the world change. I like how I can do that. But I can't add people to it. So is this a failure? Have we now successfully failed? No, we successfully succeeded. Actually. So we can now begin this thing right here. It's a 66 thing. A corrupt Granulian tree. I'm sorry, is this not corrupt? Is this not corrupt? This is a non-corrupt Granulian tree making totally not corrupter dryads. You're kidding, right? This doesn't count as corrupt. Really? Huh. One out of the dryads? I mean, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. The tree itself is corrupted. The amount of dryads plays absolutely no role in it. Well, anyways, have him ascend, you know? Hopefully. I'll allow it now. Return to our origin realm, please. Become one with the great meatball. Or eyeball. Depends on the variant you believe in. Oh my god! He ascended! He is now red goo! He's back! Oh, he's so back! And a corruptor dryad. The boy! We got him back again, you guys! Oh, we got him back! It's just a different form he took, you know? And, he was eating... I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something, and he's going to sleep. There we go, yeah. We got him so back now. Alright, well, that's cool. And that's something that happened. Eat grass. Live life. Take shotgun. Hey, Castle, welcome back. With a little healing touch as well. Mr. Ratgoo, I was a guy who died in a party earlier due to vampire hunters assaulting us. No big deal. We also have Faceless, who used to be good. Now Faceless is also armless. Literally lost both of them. We'll have to find a way around that. Which is gonna be interesting. But yeah, let's get a little blood torch. Good Ocular Ascension. Again, technically doesn't count as corrupted, but don't be raptors. Fishing mouse? The fuck? This thing? Human genetic engineering gone terribly wrong. Presumably the objective was to make mice more useful as laboratory animals, increasing the resistance and longevity. The expected result is a sterile creature with neither attribute, but a really strange side effect. When the animal dies, 3 duplicates are created, sharing all memories of its parent. So... basically I can't get rid of them. When it dies, there's gonna be three duplicates. Itself. If less than a few years pass between events, the mouse eventually perishes, unable to sustain its life cycle. Okay, first of all, this doesn't look like a... This sprite doesn't look like this thing. I mean, not quite. Free food? If we can eat them, right? They do have scaria after all. They do kind of have a bit of a wacky disease. Let's see if we can beat a few mice, I guess. Surely, right? Surely. Just a few mice. Well, what could possibly go wrong? Mice that keep on duplicating. Mice that are... Don't go after Blob. Don't go after Red Blob, please. Right, here they are. I fight them. He just became sad. He killed that mouse. That just made him really sad. Well, on the bright side, I guess the, which ones are the manhunters right now? Are they all manhunters? Do I need to detonate? Do I need to detonate first? You blast them still? Psychically? Oh, you can. So you can still do psychic attacks, it seems like. Maybe. Kinda. Huh. Right, right. I mean... This is weird. Yeah, this is just weird. Huh. Ah, you're fine. Just a few scratches. Yeah, they split into three. They always do split into three of them. My guess is we killed all of the manhunting ones. And the ones that not... Yeah, no, it's, that's a life hack, okay? We get free food when we kill them now. Apparently. I guess. No, not sure on the actual logistics about it, but, yeah. Yeah, it's, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll move on. We'll just go on. Huh. Right. Okay. Again, definitely weird. Certainly a weird enemy, mice, animal, whatever, creature. Make our sentinel back there again. What a weird moment right there, huh? Well, again, we can pretend like we get infinite food right there with these guys. Which, I suppose, is true, you know? Second generation. Oh, they tell you the generations as well. Third generation. Third generation. Second generation. No first generations. It also might just be that they just kinda cap on third generation. I'm not sure. More experimentation would need to be done for that. You see? Oh well. How's the spread looking of the infection? It's all the way up here. And yeah, it definitely reached this part as well. Red-tinged ground and some sand and whatnot. North completely corrupt. Water is more like blood now. You know, it's like a party trick, you know. I turn like, instead of water turned into wine, I turn water into blood. It's probably as impressive. If not more. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's good. It's cool. Yeah, you can easily heal from that. He won't bleed out or anything silly like that. However, I think I'm going to go ahead, save the game here, and call it a stream. It's still been a 4-hour long one, so not half shabby. I still need to look at some of the zomboid shenanigans, after all, so I'm gonna do that. We're just, you know, it's gonna happen tomorrow, so anyone who would like to join, you know, feel free to do so by joining in the Discord server. All the stuff will be posted down there. And, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you're new to the channel, do consider dropping a follow. Helps me out a lot. There's gonna be more Corruptor shenanigans coming up very soon. Aka next week. As, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have some Zomboid, followed by some Mech Engineers, followed by some Caves of Cut, followed with some potential Monster Rancher on the weekend. Damn right. Damn right. So, yeah, again, hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. With that said, hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and till next time. Bye-bye, everyone. See ya. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot to rate that one guy. I was gonna kill my family now. Oh well. Ta-da, see ya!